Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here. And yes, it's another edition. This is a brand new edition. This is Inside Outside edition. This is the Laurel edition of Weller Does Delmarva. We got a lot of things to go over today. Lots of things to give away. So we're going to talk faster, do more things. Got lots of different guests and questions to ask people. And it's just an exciting Saturday morning. Colin Walls is having a seat. We do need to take a picture again just to be on the safe side. The 32,000 we already have is not enough.
Hey, let's get one with my glasses on here.
Oh, he wants one with his glasses now.
I
Now he's dictating how we're taking pictures. All right, there we go.
You know,
So
I brought these because I had something intelligent to say today. So.
okay. All right. Well, you look like a professor or something with them on. All right, Colin, you're on a roll. Things are happening. TV Delmarva. It's so exciting.
Yep. We got a brand new production trailer. 5-year-old brand new.
It's new.
Brand new to us.
It's new to you.
New to me.
New to Colin.
Yes.
All right. So a
yes.
production trailer.
Yep,
Now this
so-
is for producing what?
For producing live events. So this came out of Miami, Florida.
Really?
Not Miami, Sussex County.
Oh, okay. Miami,
Florida.
Florida.
Yes.
Is
Yep.
that past Salisbury?
It's just on the other side of Salisbury.
Okay.
A piece.
Okay, a piece.
Yeah.
So you got this production trailer.
Yes.
We might be using it for the parade. If
For the
everything
parade
goes
on
well.
the 20th, yeah. I think as long as we can get everything in it and set up, and
You need an electrician sponsor.
no, I got somebody coming out.
Okay. Already.
Today to look at it.
Okay.
So I just got to figure. I think it's wired for 220, but I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Right.
So
I'd get it wired for 118.
118.
Right,
yeah.
just to be on the safe side.
220. I'm going to go 440.
440.
Yeah.
Amp it up.
Yeah.
All the wires. Colin would be exhausted setting up, dragging out all these big electric wires.
The telephone poles
Right.
to go along with it.
All right.
But
he
yeah.
ain't even laughing when you talk about setting up this trailer.
I mean, it is a lot of work to get it set up. We got to clean it up. We got to get it set up. We are going to be probably looking to have it wrapped, so we might
Wrapped.
look for a wrap sponsor. So
I think you should
if
sell
there's any
ads on the
rappers
wrap.
out there. We're looking for a rapper.
A rapper.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the DJ. I'm not the rapper.
Right. You need a rapper. You're going to wrap this trailer.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So TV Delmarva is just exploding. I think you got more people coming on staff here in the near
more
future.
people coming
and,
on. So look for a nightly newscast coming up here.
Nightly
soon.
newscast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
right.
half-hour local news, and it's going to be Sussex County centered. So we're starting in Georgetown, and we kind of go out from there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the Sussex County area, you're going to get lots of Sussex County news.
Now you're starting to get a calendar of ideas of what you want to broadcast.
Right.
Do you want
We've
to
got this
mention the
trailer,
one?
and we need to get rolling with this.
Trailer.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So.
And do you want to mention the idea you just had, or not right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
We'll talk to the person and
Okay.
see. I don't want them to hear the idea
Okay.
over the TV.
Broadcasting beard trimming. That's another thing.
first.
All
Beard
right.
trimming. I could use a beard trim right now.
Mm-hmm. You still deal with
notice
Tommy?
that? I haven't in a while, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Just
Thanks for
checking
bringing
on
that
you.
up.
I didn't know he was still open. That's all. I just wasn't sure. So anyway, what else is going on?
So we're just busy at TV Delmarva. Lots of things going on there. We got this channel 14.6
Mm-hmm.
Delmarva discounts. We'll be getting it rolling soon, but it is on the air. Like the channel is
Okay.
actually there, and there's music there, and we've got these little slides that play on it. That
Okay.
that we'll have to bring it up. I'll bring it up next
I
time.
could load you up with some junk, but it's too complicated to deal with.
like to sell.
Oh my gosh, the stuff we're finding is embarrassing.
Yeah.
So anyway,
You got any of that old Western Auto stuff?
You know what we found the other day was rolls of little metal wire. I don't know how to describe what you would use it for. To me, it's like what you would put on the back
Mechanics
of a
wire?
picture frame.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a little roll of wire.
Is it solid or stranded?
No, it's solid.
Okay.
And so you know how you would put two hooks in the back of a picture
Right.
frame and run it across the. I mean, we threw it all away, but it was just something.
Was it rusty?
No, it was brand new in the package.
Really?
Yeah, but it's just what are you going to get? $1.50?
Yeah.
So I just said, all right, I'll let them slide. So
Right.
you can
Put
fill-
it in this trailer I'm going to take to the dump.
Right.
Yeah, right.
No, we've got trailers full of stuff.
Wow.
It's terrible. I mean, we've got trailers that we put stuff in 2008
So
that we've not opened the door yet.
you paid somebody to put it all in the trailer.
It was a brand new trailer.
You took a brand new trailer and turned it into a brand new used trailer that's now 12 years
What-
old.
We did just get one unloaded that was a 2011 the other day.
Okay.
And we painted the floor, and the trailer's brand new. It's still got the certificate of origin and everything.
Wow.
So now the only good thing is the trailer's doubled in price in that period of time. All right, we're prepping for the radio.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a little bit.
Do you want my glasses?
All right. I don't know. I'm good. All right. Are they welding glasses? Hey, anyway, we're going on TV. Hold on, everybody, just a minute. Oh, we're going on the radio. We were on TV. I knew that. Did you know that? I knew that. All right, so to my TV audience, good morning, good morning, good morning. To my radio audience, good morning, good morning, good morning. Jim Weller here, and you are listening to a special edition. This edition has never been here before. We make this show from scratch each and every Saturday morning. As you watch it and you hear us and you see it, you're like, man, these guys are so polished. They must spend hours preparing for this show. We spend minutes, okay? We get here, we set everything up, and we just kind of think of it as we go, all right? So it's called Made from Scratch, and we have lots of different things going on. We're going to play a collage in just a minute or two. So anyway, we're going to have this collage that we're going to play, and the voice you're going to hear is truly the doo-wop famous Cool Bobby B. He has a doo-wop show. Are you guys ready? Ready.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Beth Weatherby and Kim Wright of DAPI joins us. Rosa Goslee from Weller's Utility Trailers stops in. Jamie Wilson talks about the Powder Puff Race to end cancer. Charles Gray updates us on the annual Milford Parade. Our friend Bruce Mears stops in. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center chats. We are live from the Laurel Junction and Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
All right, everybody, that is today's collage for the people on the radio. You heard it, you can't see it. Lots of different things going on. This is an action-packed show, and we're going to give some stuff away, too. So we are sitting in Laurel, Delaware. Okay, this is like the hub of the entire state is Laurel. It's where everything happens. A lot of roads intersect here. A lot of the roads are covered with blacktop, too, so be careful as you travel. But I did want to tell you that we are inside Chef Fred's Cafe. Chef Fred's Cafe, right in Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware, okay? And the cafe is really got good food. I had French toast already today. They've got a full-blown menu. They're open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So if you're looking for a place to get a bite to eat, you won't be disappointed. This is a fantastic place to get a bite of food. They got pizzas. They got sandwiches. They've got breakfast. They've got rotisserie chicken. And Frank Knotts, I don't know if he said it was really good or not, but I know he bought some. He did. He definitely bought some. So anyway, that's where we're at. We're sitting here right inside of Laurel Junction. Outside, there are thousands of things for sale. It's like a big flea market, and just lots of things going on. So the first ad I want to do, so we'll call this a sponsor segment. So anyway, it is a sponsor of mine. His name is Josh McNeil. And he goes by Josh, okay? So when you talk to him or call him or do business with him, he prefers to be called Josh. It's McNeil's Paving. And you say, well, I hear you talk about him all the time. Who needs paving? Everybody needs paving. And if you don't need paving and you got paving, you need to get your paving sealed, like seal coated, okay? So anyway, if you have a driveway and it's dirt and you want to go ahead and finally get it blacktopped, you've been thinking about it, you got some stimulus money, or you just decided to spend the money, what a great investment, especially with winter coming and things like that. It makes your house actually cleaner. It makes your animals cleaner because they're not laying on a dirt driveway all the time, and you're not tracking in dirt and mud and things like that. So if you want a blacktop driveway, he can help you with that. If you own a business and you need some blacktop work done, or you have a driveway and you want it redone, or you got some cracks, or you got a piece of blacktop where the roots have grown up through it and you need that all cut out and patched up, he can help you with any blacktop needs, okay? Commercial, residential. He actually works in Kent County, Sussex County, parts of Maryland, and parts of Virginia. Honest, fair, friendly guy. He's, I think, the second generation. I think the third and fourth generation are working with him now. So it's McNeil's Paving, Josh McNeil. I've dealt with him many times. I've had driveways just seal coated or brand new driveways put down or a patch job in a driveway. Had a little bit of everything. So it's McNeil's Paving. What's the number? 302 302-945-7131. 302-945. Oh, let me start over. 302. It's the new thing now. You got to dial 302. Okay? 945-7131. Dial it in that order. It works best. 945-7131. McNeil's Paving. Give Josh a call. Call him right now. I don't even think he's awake this early, but call him anyway and tell him Jim Weller sent you. All right, my next guest. Are we ready? We got the microphone on. We got these two ladies here. One of them is named Beth, and the other one is named Kim, okay? So it will say this is Beth and Kim, and we're going to talk about Delaware Adolescence Program, okay? Now, it probably means something different than when I thought of adolescence, okay? So anyway, how you doing?
Fine. How are you doing? Good morning.
And this is Beth.
Yes, I'm Beth.
And this is, I forgot her name already.
Kim Wright.
How's it going?
I'm going great.
Everything all right
Yes,
with Kim
I'm
Wright?
gonna get that number in a minute. That
Okay.
Favors.
What was that?
Josh Favors. I'm gonna
Oh,
get
really?
number,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Well, good. All right. So anyway, you two are here to talk about what?
We are here to talk about Delaware Adolescent Program.
Okay. What is that?
Well, it's better known as DAPI.
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 Okay. All right.
It's affectionately known as DAPI, and Delaware Adolescent Program Inc. is a lot to say when you answer the phone. So,
Okay.
DAPI.
I would say that is
Yes,
a lot to say.
Yes.
All right.
And what we are is it's an alternative high school setting for pregnant and parents and teens.
Really?
And we're actually statewide, so we're coming to you from the Sussex County
Okay.
center that's actually in Georgetown.
Okay.
Beth is actually Nurse Beth. She's our
Oh, really?
our,
Okay. All right.
our nurse and also our maternal health instructor.
Okay.
So she has a dual role. I am the center director
Okay.
of the Sussex County Center.
And this is geared towards young ladies that are in school still.
Yes, the adolescent program is for teens that are parenting, that
Okay.
have gotten pregnant or parenting, to help keep them on track so that they don't drop out of school.
Okay.
But we also do community outreach as well.
Oh,
with
okay,
our adult parenting
okay.
contact
Okay.
connection, and we go up to age 23, I believe.
24.
24.
Okay. 23, 24. Do I hear
Yeah.
25? All right.
Well, and I won't turn away a 25-year-old.
Okay. Okay. So what do you do?
Well, DAPI's actually been around since 1968.
Really?
And it started in Newcastle County, so there's a center in each county.
Oh,
Our center
okay.
in Kent
Okay.
County is in Camden, and like I said, we're in Georgetown. And it started off with just that pregnant parents and young ladies in high school or sometimes middle school find themselves pregnant. And for a lot of different reasons, they'll come to DAPI. Either because they want to get through their pregnancy easy, less stress. There's one.
Well, and they're
floor.
also in a group of people that are in the same position they're in.
Exactly.
In other words,
They- a lot of camaraderie.
right, a lot of
Girls.
camaraderie, a lot of understanding, I would
Yes.
think, you
Yes.
know,
Yes.
compassion, you know.
Yes.
So, like, do you work with them through their entire pregnancy?
We do. Typically, they come to us after they found out that they were pregnant, so they
Okay.
usually stay with us at least that school year.
Now, do
while
you
they're
mean stay
pregnant.
overnight?
No. They
Okay,
just
they
to
come
us every
during
day.
the day.
Mhm.
Okay,
They
5
come
days
up-
a week. Okay.
And they take their regular classes.
I'm gonna need you to talk right
Sorry,
in
they
there,
take
Beth,
their
okay.
regular classes just like they would in any high school setting. We have
Really?
English, math, science. We have teachers that
The
teach
different
them.
grades and everything.
Yes. And then they
this
get
is very
also
nice.
maternal health with me, which is where I help them learn how to
Be a mama.
hold the baby and be the mom. Take
Right.
a temperature. Heal the sickness, find out, what symptoms are, I can help them with over-the-counter medicines. When's it time to go to the doctor?
Do you,
those
after
kinds
the
of-
baby's born, do they keep coming?
They do keep coming. Some of the girls
Okay.
come for another year or two
Really?
if it works for
This
them.
is a nice program. In
Yeah.
other words, because I sense a lot of the people you deal with probably ended up in this position a little unexpectedly.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well-
I'm not sure any of them were planned.
Right. So, and you're encouraging them to be a good mom.
Yes.
And how to be a good mom.
Yes.
And teaching them some basic skills.
Absolutely, and we also try to give them community resources to help them.
Okay.
We have a partnership with other, I don't know if we're allowed to say other people, but Children and Families First,
Okay.
so that they have daycare provided for the babies after the babies are born, so they're
Okay.
not interrupting their classes with us.
Right, right.
So those types of things. We try to partner with a lot of community partners to try and help them and their families.
So while they're pregnant, They're there, still
Yes.
doing their schoolwork, keeping their grades up.
Yep, in a more quiet, more safer environment. There's not
Right.
as many children. You know,
Right.
some of the schools have 2,000 students. You know, if
Right.
you're 8 months pregnant trying to jockey through the hallways, it's a
Right.
little scary.
Right.
We have less students,
And could be embarrassing.
bigger space. It
In
could
other
be
words,
embarrassing.
I think
There's
this
some
is a more,
bullying issues sometimes.
yeah, a more environment.
It's just more
you know,
understanding.
right.
We pick the students up from their homes. You know, door-to-door service. You know, they don't have
Do
to
you
get on
really?
a bus. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How
we
you
have
picking them up? Like
well,
in
we
a
have
car or a van, or-
transportation
we have
company.
a transportation company, and we, like in Georgetown, so we service all of Sussex County. So from any school in Sussex County, we will pick up the student.
How many
at
people are
their
you
door.
dealing with in a day?
To this
This
year.
Week, this week we have 15 students.
We have 15
Really?
this week.
Is that a
that
lot?
might change next
That's
week.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. We
Okay.
didn't have as many last year.
Oh, did not have as
No.
many.
I mean,
It's
this
because of
early-
COVID.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
COVID
Everybody was
babies.
home doing.
Yes.
That's what we said.
Something.
COVID babies.
And that's an interesting thing too. So when I started, it was in October before COVID, and when COVID hit, we were up to 21 students, and that
Okay.
was by March.
Okay.
So you're thinking now we're 2 school years
Mm-hmm.
later, and we're at 15 students in October. And what I
You
found,
need to prepare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And what I found interesting was we didn't get as many referrals throughout last school year because they were virtual.
Right.
You know, the school saw them from here up.
Right.
They were home, so there was no reason for them to find another setting. We still work.
That's a good point.
Yes.
The school only saw them from the neck up.
That's right. That's right.
So, but those young ladies that did share with their school that they were pregnant and that we were able to get referrals for, we will service them through our academic parenting connection, which is an outreach program where you don't have to come to DAPI and be a DAPI student. We will
Okay.
support you in your parenting. We'll provide supportive resources. We want to empower those young ladies to be self-sufficient, just like we empower our own students. So we would still work with them. I mean,
Yes.
even diapers, wipes,
Really?
crazy phone calls that Nurse Beth gets because they don't know what's
Okay.
happening with them. So what was interesting this school year is we're kind of used to either we're bringing back our previous students that we already have a relationship with, and we saw them through their pregnancy, or they're new in their pregnancy.
Okay.
9 weeks, 10 weeks pregnant. This year we have new girls coming in with a 1-year-old with nearly
Right,
about
she's
to
due in
deliver.
December,
so they're
so-
their whole range. So you got a lot of work to do in your
I
maternal
do.
health
Wow.
class.
Yes.
And you all have to continually adjust to what circumstances are coming through your door.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We went through our 5 minutes real quick, just so you know.
Okay.
But my question is, what is the purpose of being on? Are you wanting to make sure young ladies know this exists? Do you have a need? What can we do for you?
All of the above. So we want to let people
Okay.
know that we are here.
Okay, so we're talking to young ladies that might find themselves in this situation, or parents who have a child in this
Yes.
situation, or grandparents.
Yes.
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 There's other help out there, is what you're
Yes.
saying. You're there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. we're
Okay.
here.
So we always need mentors. We try to match each
Oh,
student with a mentor.
okay.
A trusting adult that they can speak to. It's not always going to be us. It's not always going to be their parents, but someone
Right.
that they can feel
Relate
like that they
to.
can relate to. And we have
Okay.
an online system that they can access through our website. If you go to dapi.org, you'll
And
click
this is
on
DAPI.
Yes.
.org.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
So
under
if-
programs, you'll see mentoring, and you can just
Okay.
sign up online.
Okay.
And we try our best to match, related interests
Right.
with the student.
Okay.
Volunteers.
Volunteers,
Some
that-
days we'll have babies when they can't go to daycare. To
Like
help-
holding babies,
yeah,
singing to
babies,
'em,
singing
Yeah,
to 'em,
just
reading to 'em.
Yep.
Yes.
rocking them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, can you to hold babies and give them business ideas? And
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. you.
They,
never
that,
know.
that stuff sinks
They
in.
take it all.
Okay.
They take it all.
Okay. So holding babies, probably cleaning up the facility. Is there food being served? Or
Do
you
we
need
get
help with that? I mean-
we get the meals from Indian River School District. They
Okay.
deliver them over, so that's a big help.
But the girls always like,
Cupcakes.
pizza,
Yeah.
cupcakes.
watermelon.
Yeah.
Watermelon,
Crab
there you
cakes.
go.
All right. All right.
And-
So
and
go
any
ahead.
donations, if
Like
you
money,
know,
or do you mean like
money or
toilet paper
diapers
and
or
diapers and
diapers and wipes and
okay, preferably all new.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Especially
unused
designs.
I'm
diapers,
just
Yes.
kidding with you.
preferably unused. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been places and there's a used diaper laying there. I mean,
No,
it's
geez.
all right. So anyway, this is a very organized organization. It sounds like
Yeah.
Yes.
doing something I've never even heard of it. So in other words, this is kind of, I don't know if it's behind the scenes or just not talked about enough or not been in my circle, but
I
What a
think it's-
wonderful
yeah,
thing
I
is
think
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
talked enough about.
Yeah.
Enough,
Okay,
You know.
okay.
But that's okay because people get a little weird with teen pregnancy. But you know,
Right.
these
Yeah.
girls chose to be parents. You know, they chose
Right.
They say this.
to
Yes,
keep their
they did.
baby.
Yep.
You know,
They
so
chose
we
life
try to
over
help
death.
them,
Yep.
as much as we can because of that
Right.
choice. You know, we
Well,
try to
very
help
good.
them, empower them to be better moms.
Do many of them have the child and put it up for adoption?
I've been here 3 years and I haven't had that.
Okay, so
I had one
these
girl
young ladies
ask
are
about
saying-
it, but she decided against it later.
Okay,
Yeah.
just curious. All right, and how long have you been involved?
I have been with DAPI this is my 3rd school year. with
Really?
DAPI, yeah.
How about you?
This is your 4th school year because this is my 3rd school year.
All right, either way,
We're
you've
gonna
been
we
there.
go through school year.
All right.
COVID counting.
You haven't been there 10 years yet.
Not,
All
not
right.
10 years
Not,
yet. no.
not
All right.
yet. Not yet.
All right, seems to be a very interesting. I'm sure it's rewarding as well.
It is very rewarding.
It's rewarding. It's every day is a different day. Every
Yep.
day is an interesting day. We live every morning with
Let's see what's going
pregnant
to happen
parents
today.
and teenagers. That's
Right.
a lot of
Right.
A lot of teen
energy.
angst.
Yeah, I agree. Well, very good. I think it's a wonderful organization.
Thank you.
In other words, sounds like you're
so
doing a
much.
good job. I mean, you're not affecting just one life; you're affecting two minimum.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we
Absolutely.
try
You
to
know.
help their families as well. You
Right.
know, and we have a lot
Right,
of
because I mean, the mom and dad are like, "Oh, I didn't see this coming," or "I
Right.
didn't plan on this," or they either want to be mad or
Yeah,
sad
exactly.
or feel guilty they didn't do enough.
yeah,
or
they need their time to process
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on, and we're
And
there to kind of.
You know
fill
what
in
I
the gap.
often find?
what's that?
When we get down to it, they're actually hurt.
The parents.
The parents. They're
Okay.
actually hurt, but it comes out a lot of times as anger
Yeah.
towards the student, and the moments where we can kind of whittle that down and say, I know
Right.
you're hurt, and that the daughter goes, oh, like my mom's a person too,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Right.
but we're here. This is where we're at.
And we're all in it together.
Yes, let's support each other and let's make it the best of it. Let's make sure she's employable.
Right.
Let's get her signed up for
Right.
for some kind
Some
of
computer
training
skills
or
and-
college.
right.
And every senior in the last couple of years that I've been there has been in, they've done the FAFSA. They've been enrolled in either Del Tech or a trade school.
Wow.
So we make sure that they are successful when there's a plan for them when they leave,
Good
whether it
job.
be college or working.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to give out phone numbers or websites or emails? What do you want to do?
Well, the-
Contact info.
Yes. So the best way to support us, and you don't have to figure out what it is that you want to do. You
Okay.
just send an email to info@dapi.org.
Okay.
And you will be directed to exactly the person who can help you, whether it's volunteering, mentoring, and whichever county it is.
All right. And is there a Facebook page?
Yes, it is Delaware Adolescent Program Inc. and Friends.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yes.
Delaware Adolescents. What?
Program,
Inc.
Inc.
and Friends.
Excellent. So we want people to go ahead and like that page
Yes.
just
Thank
because.
you. Yes.
All right.
Thank you so
Anything
much.
else?
Thank
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, we have a gift for you for being on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Have you ever heard of Vanderwin's ice cream?
I have.
Okay. Do you even like
I
Vanderwin's?
love ice cream.
I love
How about
ice
you?
cream. I've never been.
You've never been to
No.
Vanderwin's? Oh my gosh. Well, there's two for you,
I was
and there's
hoping
two
that-
for you.
Thank
I was
you
hoping they
Okay.
were both for me.
Oh, really? Well, them two are both for you,
Yeah.
but not them two unless you can out wrestle her for them. All right. Well, we're gonna let you gals go. Okay.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
And thank you for
I
coming on,
appreciate
okay?
your
Thank you so
time.
much. I
thank
All
you.
right.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
All right. That was interesting to me. In other words, you need to check that out and get involved. And if you're sitting at home and saying, I want to do something with my time, I want to make a difference, this is making a difference. This is making a difference. All right. So we're here, and I want to tell you about Wilson's Auction. Now, Wilson's Auction, you hear me talk about them every week right there in Lincoln, and they're right on the highway in Lincoln. And so every Saturday, right there at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, they have a huge sale. Inside, outside, it goes all day and into the evening. Thousands of things get sold by multiple auctioneers. Great place to turn things into money. So if you've got a garage or a house full of stuff, you own a business, you got some old obsolete inventory or some real current inventory, you just want to turn it into cash right now, you can drop stuff off Wednesday through Friday, and pick your money up on Monday. It's that simple at Wilson's Auction. Now, Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction. So every Tuesday night, there's an auto auction at 6 o'clock, okay? So the auction on Saturday starts at 10 in the morning. And like I say, it literally goes all the way into the evening. Furniture, glassware, appliances, all kinds of things. But this Friday, October 15th, 2021 at 11 o'clock, there is a house being sold in Dover. Okay, it's a 2-story townhouse, about 1,500 square feet, going to be sold to the highest bidder. So if you're looking for a home, if you're looking to maybe buy this and make it a rental property, the rental market is hot. At auction, I've bought many properties at auction, quite a few from Dave Wilson. So anyway, I'm just letting you know it is the best way to get a bargain buying property at auction. Look this one up. Go to wilsonsauction.com. That's on the web, wilsonauction.com, and look up upcoming auctions, and this property auction will be listed. It's up in Dover, and check it out. It is this Friday at 11 o'clock. wilsonsauction.com, 302-422-3454. Dial it in that order. And they're very active on Facebook, too, like their Facebook page. Now, Jerry's Lawn Care. You hear me talk about him every week. I talked to somebody the other day that was getting ready to do some business with him. Now, Jerry's Lawn Care is a sponsor of the show, has been for years. Thank you, Jerry and team Jerry's Lawn Care. But it's the time of year you might be wanting to reseed your yard or do something like that, have it all rototillered up and reseed it. Or maybe you've got a new home and the yard needs to be graded and seeded. Now is the time. You don't have much time left. Get right on that. This is the perfect time to plant some grass, okay? But also, if you have a lot that you need cleared, like you're going to build a pole shed or a new house or something like that, you've got a building lot and you need it cleared, Jerry can clear it. He also does tree work. Maybe you've got a tree, the limbs have broke or snapped or about to, and you don't want them to fall on your house, your car, your garage, or whatever. Jerry does tree work. He can trim them up, cut them down, whatever you need done. He can dig up the stump. He can grind up the stump. He also has a lot of hardwood firewood, seasoned firewood, okay, and tons of it. I'm talking tons of it. He can deliver it to you, or you could pick it up at his place in Greenwood, and he also has the best bang around on mulch. So how do you get a hold of Jerry? If you got a project, commercial, residential, it don't matter. You give Jerry a call. He's got lots of equipment, and he can get it done. Got a good team of people. Give him a call. Estimates are free, licensed and insured, and he'll tell you if he can help you. 302-363-6025. 302-363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. And good guy. He'll do you a good job. And you just give him a call and tell him I sent you. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today at 8 o'clock. Rosa is going to be joining us in the next half hour. And she has got lots to talk about. This is her last day working before she goes on vacation. Okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know that. What else is going on? What else is going on? I told you Rosa's coming on. Apple Scrapples today. It's in. You can go there now. Okay, Apple Scrapple in Bridgeville, Delaware is today. So don't miss it. They didn't have it last year. They got it this year, and you don't want to miss out on that, all right? We got a lot of different guests coming up. We are going to open the phone lines at some point and take some phone calls and give away some gift cards. We'll do that in a little while, but not right this minute. So stay tuned. Write the number down, because when we open the phone lines, we only open it up for 1 or 2 calls, and then we got to go back to talking to people. So my next guest is going to be Rosa right after 7:30. Well, my next guest is actually going to be Colin Walls, going to talk to you about TV Delmarva or Walls Service Center. Then I'm going to talk to Rosa. After Rosa, I got Jamie Wilson. He's going to be talking about a powder puff race to end cancer at the Milford Speedway. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you don't know what a powder puff race is, or if you've never been in one or ever witnessed one, this is your chance, okay? So we're going to be talking about that event coming up. Charles Gray, okay? One of the smartest men in Milford. He is going to be talking to us about the Milford Community Parade, and Bruce Mears is going to be with us. So action-packed, lots going on. Stay tuned. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now. All right, everybody, we never stop talking. Well, we have to stop for just a little bit, okay? For just a little bit, we have to stop talking. But anyway, Colin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Well, how was your breakfast?
It was excellent. It was
What'd you have?
Really good. I got the corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash.
Yep, came
okay,
with
well, very good.
Corned beef hash, and it also came with hash browns.
No kidding.
Yeah, and they were real good.
Okay.
Nice and crispy.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you have yesterday morning?
Yesterday, what did I have yesterday? I had pancakes that you got me. Thank you.
Oh, yesterday was Colin's birthday. If you missed it, he will receive late gifts.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Don't
right.
feel bad if you missed it. Okay. And gift cards work best for
Oh,
him.
I had grits and eggs yesterday.
Grits and eggs.
Yeah.
not gritty eggs.
No.
Grits and eggs.
Right.
All right. So
And sausage.
and you got a stack of pancakes with a candle in it. Okay.
Yeah, 2 candles in it.
Gosh, that was quite a challenge.
Yep, 2
Getting all
candles,
that
one
worked
for
out.
each decade old I am.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. You're 40 something, right?
47.
47. All right.
Right.
All right. TV Delmarva has got stuff going on, happening. New people coming
Oh, we do.
in, and
We do,
new
yep.
programming.
Yep, Charles Gray's going to be on. He's going to talk about the parade. We're going to be there and broadcasting
Okay.
that. I just got to get those guys over there convinced that they can do it without me.
Well, I'm convinced they can do it without you.
Oh, I'm convinced they can too. They
I just
probably
think it's
would
easier
prefer-
if you're there.
I think they prefer I wasn't there anyway.
Right. No, I
Barking
think they prefer
orders
that you
and-
are there. So look at Colin. He is just not laughing about this
Oh
at
no,
all.
it's not a laughing matter to him. He's
Okay.
also monitoring the radio station
Okay.
too,
We'll just
and
make
us
it
at the
sure.
same time.
All right.
Yeah, so it's
All
hard
right.
for him to
Well,
hear
just
what's
checking.
going on.
All right. So anyway, we're talking about you over there.
Yeah.
All right. What else is going on?
Well, what else is going on? TV Delmarva, we could. Go
I have a
ahead.
tip for everybody.
Okay.
It's the time to get your battery checked. Okay? And I just want to remind people,
Yeah.
if you deal with Wall Service Center for an oil change, something as simple as an oil change, they will test. I mean, they do this the whole thing, you know, but one of the extra little things they do is test your battery.
Yeah.
And I personally have been a victim of a bad battery in 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was able to go in, got it all done, and been very happy. What's so funny?
Victim, you were
I
victimized.
was victimized. I got a pickup that the battery was dead at 5 o'clock in the morning one day, and then Denise got stranded at Yogi Bear Campground
Right.
With a dead battery, and I was in Delmar and had
Right.
to come.
And he
you know,
was upset that a 5-year-old battery went bad.
right. Yep, I was. By golly,
Those
All
things
right.
should last forever.
they should last forever. All right. So anyway, Wall
yeah.
Service Center. I just
Yeah,
want to
and-
say, you go
Well-
with the oil change.
Yeah, well, as far as the battery goes, we carry AC Delco batteries.
I was surprised you had them in stock.
We keep them in stock.
Okay.
But we only carry their top line battery, 42-month free replacement. It's
Okay.
not a 42-month, and when you get to
Prorated.
by the time you get to 41 month,
Right.
41, you know, you get maybe $1 knockoff.
Right.
This is not like this. Absolutely free replacement for 42 months.
Wow.
So
But I
that's-
had one Ford
that's good
vehicle and
battery.
one GM vehicle, and you had both batteries in stock.
Right, and you got an AC Delco battery in both of them now.
Yep.
So yeah.
So, I'm
yeah, I mean, you
excited.
got a good peace of mind there. They are a good battery. They're not the cheapest battery, and they're not the lightest battery. That's how you ever do that. You ever grab a battery? Some of them you're like, wow, this battery is light, and it's the
Right.
same size as the other. May even be the same group
Right.
number. And another one's heavier. There's a reason. There's
How
more
much platelets
stuff in
or
it, more
whatever.
plates in it, more good stuff.
More
in it.
oomph.
Yeah, more oomph.
More oomph when you need it.
The oomph is heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like a good battery. My pickup sometimes is hooked to trailers overnight, and I might leave the interior light on in the trailer. It's hard to say, you know, but I like having good batteries in my vehicle.
Yeah, and,
but-
and if you do have, you know, things that are going to be drawing a lot on it, you know, with the key off,
right.
we actually have some that have extended reserve cranking time.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's
okay. If
that's
you have
what-
a lot
that's
of
what you have in
electronics,
yours.
okay.
So you got a high reserve capacity.
Right, because I might have a dash cam.
Yeah.
You know, I might have cell phone little
Right.
plugs
He can
plugged
talk
in.
on a
and-
cell phone all night plugged into it.
Wow. All right. Well, anyway,
Good broadcast
batteries.
from it.
It just made me think of it. The weather's changing. This morning was a little cooler.
Yes.
And this is when the health of your battery shows up.
Yep.
You know,
extreme.
but-
You know, whether it's
Right.
extreme hot or extreme cold. Mostly in extreme cold, but even
Okay.
extreme hot, you know, is really hard on a battery as
Really?
well.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So, I got way off topic there talking
Right.
about
so,
the batteries. But
yeah, and this concludes our TV Delmarva commercial. Talking about car
do
batteries.
We, do we have time to take a phone call?
I bet we do.
All right. I need everybody to write that number down. It's 422-7336. We're giving away 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's today. 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's if you happen to want one. And I'm better make a note of what
Use
I'm
that 302 in front of it too.
Oh, yeah. That's the
getting
new
ready to
thing.
change real,
right.
real
means
soon.
you're in the hood.
In the
302. What's the phone number? 302-422-7336.
That's it, yes.
To Vanderwin. So if you want to, give me a call. If you won in the past 2 weeks, give somebody else a break because we can only take so many phone calls per show, and nobody's calling anyway. 422-7336.
So
We
if
can
you
only
want
take
to,
so many-
and if you want to,
Right, call right now. 422-7336.
he is
I just want to
checking
make
this
sure.
number. He's got this line tied up now.
Yeah, so nobody can call in. All right,
working.
it does work. That was one ringy dingy. All right, everybody. So
this morning, your stressing over the phone paid off.
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Because he
It
said,
was
should we
amazing.
check the phones? And Colin said, I forgot to hook the phone.
Right,
Like
so-
the whole phone wasn't even there. It's not
Right.
like he
It
forgot
was
to plug the
nothing.
wire in.
Yep. Let alone the operator standing by.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
what else is going on? Anything else? I have lots to tell everybody about.
ya?
So Apple Scrapple today's a big thing.
That is. That is
thing.
a big thing. Yeah.
Yep,
I
kinda.
could see, in the next years or two, with this trailer, we can be at events like that and just
Yeah.
doing live broadcasts. So
So
I'm
you're
excited
looking for
it.
events. If
Yeah,
you're
yes,
part of a
yeah.
town hall or the mayor of a town, or
Right.
you know of something going on that's an event that you would like to have broadcast on TV. Some might be free, some might charge money. I guess you'll take them one by one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But anyway, we're
Get up
prepping for
with
the
me.
radio.
Get up
Get
with
up with
me.
Colin.
Yep.
242-8015. 302-242-8015. Call Colin now. Text him now. All right, what in the world is next? We're going into our next half an hour of the show. Want to talk real quick about one of our sponsors. It is Easy Clean Power Washing, okay? And people say, Jim Weller, I need my house clean. Thanksgiving's coming up. I want to get ready for putting my Christmas lights up. I want my house to look good for the holidays. You give Mike a call. It's Mike Schaefer's, and what's he do? Power washing, okay? He cleans the outside of your house, your sidewalk, your deck, your steps, your porch, whatever you may want cleaned. Mike Schaefer's can get it done for you, okay? Maybe you got a concrete driveway and you want it all power washed. He can do that. We had a lot of things. We had our pavers done and our swing set done, and he's done a lot of stuff at my store and some other properties and so on. So what I'm telling you is it's time to get your house cleaned. If you want to get it cleaned on the outside, if you want it power washed, Mike Schaefer's Easy Clean Power Washing, licensed, insured, local guy, honest guy. He'll be the guy that answers the phone. He'll be the guy that gives you the estimate. He'll be the guy that does the work, okay? Which is kind of nice because that way you don't talk to one person and then the other person doesn't share the same passion. Mike has a passion. He has a soft wash. If you got some stuff growing on your roof, you want to get that done. You don't power wash your roof. He soft washes a roof. So anyway, give him a call. He's the owner. He's the operator. His name is Mike. His phone number, are you ready? You got to dial it in this order. 302-381-8305. 381-8305. It's the letters easy, the word clean, md.com on the web, easycleanmd.com. And then on Facebook, it's Easy Clean Power Washing. Very active on Facebook. He'll be showing a house when he gets there. Here's what it looks like now. Then he'll show one later, and then he'll put the pictures together. It really looks cool. Anyway, you want something cleaned, equipment, a house, or whatever, give him a call. Now, it's picture time. It's like being in high school. Here we go. All right. We're out of film. All right, so we're out of film. We got an iPad here. Boy, look at Linda's face. She is in a dead panic over there. Real quick, before the picture. Oh, she's ready again? All right, everybody, this is live radio and TV. She's saying smile. She wants me to stop talking and smile. But anyway, hey, let's talk to Rosa for just a second. This is leading up to her vacation. I think she's got a big cruise planned, or she's going to tour the Nanticoke River. I don't know what she's doing. So, Rosa, how you doing today?
I am great this morning, Jim. How about you?
Well, I am good, too. It's a beautiful day out.
Yeah.
A little chilly, not freezing, but the tide is turning. The weather is changing a little
Yes.
bit. All right, and so you're in sales at Weller's.
I am.
I heard you sold all the trailers yesterday.
I did.
How in the world did you do that? What'd you sell? A big enclosed one?
Yes, there was a 24-foot that went out, 16-foot, and then I believe a 10-foot.
Really?
All
Where
three.
where did the big enclosed trailer end up going? Do you know where they were from?
Let me
If
think
not,
for a
it's
second.
okay.
No, I don't remember
Okay.
yesterday.
Did you sell any sheds or carports?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh,
the
okay.
gentleman has bought it to carry his motorcycles in. They are traveling, and then they're
Ooh.
gonna sleep inside the camper. Or
Really?
inside
In the trailer?
too.
Really? Okay. Well, that's kind of
Kind
cool.
of like a camper. Yep.
Right. All right. So anyway, we sell trailers all over to people. People come from different states to deal with us.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Wonder how they hear
Florida.
about us. Do you ever wonder that?
I'm sure the internet,
Really?
checking out the website,
Okay.
Facebook. You know,
All right.
we're out there.
We're out there.
Instagram.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Believe
All
me,
right.
I'm putting it out there.
I try to keep a very low profile. here in Sussex County, but it sounds like
Really?
we're out there. So we're reaching all the way to Dover and Wilmington and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. So what do you got on tap for today? What do you hope to sell, or you got some stuff already sold, or what's going on?
I have a shed lined up and possibly a trailer if, some people say they'll be there and then they don't, but hopefully, yeah.
That's called the be-back bus.
Right. I'll be back.
The be-back bus is usually empty.
Yep.
But some people do come back.
But some do, yes.
Some do.
Yep. And
All
it
right.
pays off. Yep.
Well, good. And we're still doing the 12 months, same as cash.
That is 90 days deferred.
Now, that's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, you get to use their money for free and
And no payment for 90 days.
no payment for 90 days.
So I was thinking the other day, we're seeing price increases, whether you go to the grocery store or whether you go to the gas pump or whether you go to a trailer store. Prices are rising.
Prices are increasing and wait time
It's terrible.
is awful.
So, but we have more trailers. I think we
Trailers
have
you
more
don't have to wait
trailers than
for.
anybody,
You don't have to wait for trailers at
Right.
Weller's.
But even the sheds and the carports, I don't think 12 to 15 weeks is a long time. I don't, in other words, because I'm used to buying and selling so much stuff that I'm used to waiting for things, in other
Some
words.
people gasp,
I know,
and
but
then
it's
other
just
people
'cause
are
they-
like, oh, it's no big deal. So
The ones that gasp, you can always tell are the first-time buyers.
Yeah.
But I'm used to buying appliances and, having a house built or, waiting for a contractor to do something, and a month or two or three is normal to me.
I had to get a new bank card, and she's like, they're backed up. You're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks before your bank card comes. And I'm
Right,
like,
and you
"What?"
might have needed it
I'm
now,
like, I
you know.
need my bank card, but
Wow,
you have
isn't
to
that
wait.
something? All right. So I just think that, again, when you get somebody that gasps or they just haven't
They haven't experienced this show.
they haven't experienced it. But my point was on the 12 months same as cash, because we can do that on trailers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're thinking about buying a trailer anytime in the next 12 months,
Yep.
it's not going to get any less expensive. It's only going to go up. So if you use the 12 months same as cash, you literally will save the money on any price increases on the trailer because you get the trailer now.
Right. Yes. You go.
You
home
get
with
to
the trailer
use it,
Today,
you don't-
You're gonna use it.
You don't have a
You
payment
don't
for
have a
3
payment
months.
3 months.
And then, as long as you pay it off in full within 1 year.
360 days from the day you sign.
Oh, so
for the
360. I forgot that.
Yeah.
It's not 1 year. It's 360 days.
360 days.
Okay. And as long as you pay it off, you don't pay one. There's no gimmicks to this.
No.
Okay. And it doesn't cost you any extra to do it.
No extra.
Okay.
Just some time to
it's
come
that-
in and fill out. And
That's
or
it.
Take your time on the. We have.
Can
it
we
on
do
the
it all
website.
within 1 day?
Yes, absolutely.
Like from the time we start a conversation, can they be in? Can they be out?
35 to 40 minutes. We can have you done.
Okay,
With
because
the application and
you go buy a vehicle, you're there hours.
Yes.
So you're saying they'd be in and
unless
out.
we're really really busy. Which
Okay, but would you be in
sometimes
and
we
out
are.
within 2 hours max?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Just sounds like everything we do a little bit more efficient than other places. So
We are well prepared.
well prepared. We
I
have
have
4
learned a lot in
salespeople.
this last year. Let
What
me
have you
tell
learned in this last year?
This last year, I've definitely learned how to do sales. Which
Okay.
I was used to taking orders, not
Okay.
selling the
Persuading
product.
people.
Mhm.
Right.
Not selling it.
Selling things is like you want to give people information.
Right.
But you also want to give them suggestions because I believe in the trailer world, everybody comes in and they just are focused on price.
They are. That's a lot of the problem. They just
They
look
get
at
the wrong
price.
trailer then.
Right, and they want to go smaller, but yet I'm telling them, think about tomorrow, think about next year. What are you
'Cause-
going to be doing with this trailer in the future? You know?
Especially if it's your first trailer.
Exactly.
Because you'll find more needs once you get it.
Because if you buy a short one and then you need a long one, you're in trouble. But if you buy a
Right.
long one and you need a short one, you're good to go.
Right. And the longer they are, the better they tow.
Yes.
And the
Oh,
easier
yes.
they are to back
Easier
up.
to tow and
But-
backing up, yes.
But so many people, they come in and they don't want to spend $200 or $300 more on a bigger trailer. And then all of a sudden they realize it's not big enough and then they got to trade it in. Then they take a loss.
Exactly.
So we really, we are not pushy, but we really try to encourage you. If you're thinking about a 10-foot trailer, just go ahead and
Go
buy a
with the
12-foot
12-foot.
one.
Yep.
Just go ahead and do it. If you're going to buy a 12, buy a 14. Just in
Think
case, in
ahead.
other words.
That's
It's
all.
like those numbers on your speedometer. Have you ever used any of those numbers past 55?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's
Every
just
day,
nice.
probably.
It's just nice knowing they're there, right?
Right.
That's the way I look at a longer trailer. It's just nice knowing that extra length is there. Just in
Absolutely.
case you need it.
Absolutely.
And what did you say? You use these numbers on your speedometer frequently?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. Don't tell anybody. All right. So And now you're going on vacation, or are you just
Today
going to
is
catch
my-
up on life, or are you going anywhere, doing anything?
Today is my last day for a week or so
Okay.
out, and got a lot of house cleaning to do. I want to get my
Okay.
house just back in order because I work a lot, and
Yeah, you do.
yeah,
All right, and so this is your first sales position.
it is.
I think you've done excellent. I think
Thank
you've
you.
done excellent. In
I think
other
I have
words,
too.
and we at Weller's, we're seeing it's going to be really busy between now and the end of the year.
Yeah.
In other words, my 3 busiest times of the year are January, February, and March, and October, November, and December. That was two times. But the last half and the first half, because it's just winding down and picking up. So
Yes, there
well,
was a couple of days we were just really slow, and then all of a sudden it just poof.
right, because you can go from a 4-trailer day to a 14-trailer day in the
Yes.
blink of an eye.
Yes.
In the blink of an eye. And the average trailer sale does take, from the time you meet somebody to pick out the right trailer to, the paperwork, an hour to 2 hours. It's not a 15-minute thing.
No, it's not 15 minutes, that's for sure. There is paperwork involved, especially if you're financing. We have to fill out for the application.
Right.
But you can also do that online at your
convenience.
At your home site.
Okay. And what about sheds? We seem to have a lot more sheds than we've had in a long time.
A lot down there are sold.
Okay.
I was down there
All right.
yesterday, and we have the smaller ones that seem to be available.
Okay.
And there is a garage still available.
Okay.
12 by 24, I think it is.
Really?
Yeah.
With a garage door on it?
Yeah, with the garage
Okay.
door on it. It's still
All right.
available.
And can
but-
we get them delivered within 10 weeks? I mean, how long
Right
does it
now,
take?
they are running, I believe it's 4.5 weeks to get
Oh,
them.
my
If
gosh,
they're on
okay.
the lot, if they're on the lot and they're available, they're not sold, we can have it to you in about 4.5 weeks.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with all that. In other
Yeah.
words,
They're doing really good.
right. I think they are. In other
sheds
words,
are-
I mean,
the sheds are
compared to the
going.
rest of the world, I guess is what I'm saying. In other
Right.
words,
We're fortunate.
very fortunate. Well, we got a good team. You guys and gals are doing a good
We're
job.
hoping today is going to be good from the apple scrapple.
You're going to have plenty of people in the
People around
neighborhood.
there, I think we're going to be pretty busy today.
I think you
I'm
are.
supporting my pink for.
Oh, breast cancer awareness.
cancer
The
awareness.
pink trailers. What kind of response are we getting to that?
I haven't had any yet.
Okay.
Kind of look at them, and they go, "Oh yeah, that's nice," but
Yep. Well, I
haven't
know
had any order yet. I don't
I know
know
a
about-
couple businesses that are thinking about buying one just strictly for parades, eye catcher, put a
Right.
sign on it, put it out in front of their business, just something that doesn't look the same.
I had someone mention Mary Kay.
Yeah. Yeah. What was she in?
No,
Oh,
like
okay.
buying a trailer for Mary.
Okay. I didn't know if Mary Kay had
products.
stopped by or not.
No, no,
Oh,
no. It was on Facebook. I saw it.
Okay.
They commented.
Well, very good. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you. So have a good vacation.
How about I leave you and you stay?
How about you? I'll stay. Okay, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
But go see Rosa today. What's the numbers there?
302-337-8228. We are in Bridgeville, Delaware. Stop by and ask for Rosa today. I wanna
Rosa
make some
today.
sales today before I go on vacation.
All right. Well, I hope you sell 10 trailers. Okay.
I hope I do too.
All right. I'll see you.
All right,
Take
Jen.
care.
Have a great
Thanks
day.
for everything. All right. There she goes. Now, I want to tell you about another auction coming up. This is the Greenwood Mennonite Schools fall auction. And so anyway, I want to let you know this is coming up. When is it? I forgot. It's the first Saturday. What's next month? November. It's the first Saturday in November, which is November 6th. So mark your calendar. November 6th is the first Saturday in November. And it is the Greenwood Mennonite Schools fall auction. So it's a lot of fun. It's a little feisty. And there's baked goods. There's things that people make. There's things that people have donated. So we're looking for donations. If you're out there and you'd like to donate something, I mean, I've seen things where people simply donate 4 hours of babysitting, or we'll come clean the windows in your house or your business, or we will wash and wax your car, because a lot of people maybe don't have a business, but they want to donate something. So you can be creative, come up with a service. In other words, and do that. We've had people agree to make some buns and muffins and things like that, where they'll cook them for you when you say you want them cooked, and you pick them up and stuff like that. So be creative. If you own a business, you got something you want to donate, the Greenwood Mennonite School is looking for donations for their fall auction. So if you have any questions or want to donate something, it's 302-349-4131, 349-4131. And one more of our sponsors that I want to sincerely thank is Chick-Fil-A. Chick-fil-A has been a good supporter of the show, so this is a sponsor segment. They're all over the place, and you can enjoy dine in at some of them or take out. Some of them deliver. So many different ways to enjoy Chick-fil-A. I do want to encourage you that even if you go by or pull up and the drive-in line is long, They have some unique way of moving through people faster than any drive-in line I've ever been in my life, okay? So anyway, they are a fantastic company. Their food is always piping hot, and I like dealing with them, and they always get my order right. And I use the delivery part a lot where they bring it to me at my studio in Lincoln. So anyway, Chick-fil-A, thanks for your support. We're going to give some gift cards away in just a little bit, free gift cards to Chick-fil-A, so stay tuned for that also. All right, my next guest has arrived. He's in his seat. We're going to turn that way for a picture first. All right, here we go. This is Linda, the picture lady. Very good. So, Jamie Wilson, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, how you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming. Now, were you at the Delmar races
I
for the
was.
Camp Barnes?
I was.
You were
I'm
out there
a
taking
photographer there.
pictures?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes.
Are you a photographer anywhere else?
Just the two racetracks.
Milford and Delmar.
And Delmar.
Okay. And boy, it was a great night of racing,
Yes,
wasn't
it
it?
was. A long
Okay.
night.
A long night, yeah. I left at like midnight, and I think there was still more to go. So a guy named Aaron Carey told me to reach out to you.
Okay.
And I was riding around with him a little bit, and he said Milford Speedway is really doing good.
Yes,
And
very well.
could use some exposure, and so that's what I hope to do.
Great, thank you.
Help you get some exposure. So, Milford Speedway, tell us a little bit about it.
Milford Speedway itself has been around for years. A few years ago, Greg Mitchell, the current owner, he
Okay.
bought the property. At the time, it was a motocross track.
Okay.
They ran it as a motocross track for 1 year while he owned it. And then from there, he came in and essentially leveled the whole place.
Really?
Rebuilt a brand new track.
Okay.
It is one of the finest facilities around.
Okay.
LED lighting, everything is new. Everything is brand
Nice
new.
grandstands?
Beautiful grandstands.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there food concessions?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so, what do they race there? I guess I'm gonna need you to talk a
Okay.
little closer to that. Just a little
Every week we have we'll try to have some different cars come in.
So it's a
but
weekly?
It's every week.
Okay.
Yeah, we either race on Friday or Saturday nights.
Okay.
We try not to compete with Georgetown or Delmar.
Okay, good thinking.
And they do the same with us.
Right.
But our standard weekly classes are the 600 wingless sprints.
Okay.
The Delaware Super Trucks, the Mod Lights, and then we have two rookie classes. We have rookie Mod Lights and we have junior slingshots.
Really? And so, these are 4 or 5 races a night?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of intermission, or not intermission? How much is admission, is what I'm saying? What's it cost to go?
For general admission, it's just $12.
Really?
For pit admission, it's $25.
Okay.
But you know,
But
a lot
somebody-
less than going to the movies.
Right, a lot less than going to the movies, and there's food available, convenient parking.
Yes.
All right, no charge for parking, I presume. Okay, and so it's a good family-friendly environment.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We actually have some parking areas where you can actually back right up to the fence. So we'll have
Oh,
a lot of
really?
people pull up with pickup trucks and
Just sit there.
Yes, yeah. And
Okay.
it's nice because I have the best view in the house from the infield, taking
Right.
the photos and that sort of thing. And you can look up and you can see the families. You know, it's every truck you see or every car, there's probably 10 or 12 people standing around.
Okay. Well, for me, I got grandkids, so now anywhere I'm going, I got to just think, is it a place I want to take my grandkids?
Exactly.
And
Right.
so that matters to me. So there's a powder puff coming up.
Yes.
This
Yes.
would be where it's all ladies driving.
That's correct.
Okay. And some of these ladies have never drove before.
None of them have.
Oh, none of them. Okay.
Now
So-
they have done a couple practice laps.
Okay, and they've drove their own car.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. We were working with the American Cancer Society in talks with them about doing a fundraiser.
Okay.
And during just about that same time, I was contacted by one of our local racers, Rick Wheatley, and we were just talking about the old days in racing, and he mentioned how they used to do the powder puff races. He's like, you just don't see that anymore. So my wheels
a
kind of
good
got
idea,
turning, and
yeah.
I'm thinking, I think we could do this. So I kind of took the idea to the owner, and Greg was like, hey, this is phenomenal. Let's make this happen.
Okay.
So from there, we ended up we went to the Delaware Super Truck drivers. Those are they're race cars basically, but they're
pickups,
trucks. Yeah.
right.
They're Ford Rangers, Chevy
S10s,
S10s, that sort
yeah.
of thing. So I went to them, kind of pitched my idea, thinking I'd get some naysayers, and I don't think I want to let somebody else drive my car. And
Right.
instantly, they were like, absolutely.
How
Count us
many?
in.
How many you think's going to be racing?
What's that?
How many you think's going to race?
Right now, I believe we have about between 10 and 12.
Really?
We're still waiting for a couple more names.
Well, that's about a full field.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So when is this?
Next Saturday night, October 16th.
Okay.
Yep. Gates will open up at 5. We hold a driver's meeting about 6:15, and shortly after that, the cars will be on the track.
All right. So this will be a good thing. Finish out the year and
Absolutely.
Good event and percentage of the money I presume is going to the Breast
To
Cancer
the breast
Society.
cancer, yes. Yep.
All right.
Each one of the drivers, they're raising money on their own. They're obtaining sponsorships and that sort of thing. There will also be we'll have containers around where people can
Just
vote
drop
for
in
their
it.
favorite
Oh,
driver.
vote. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So
Wow.
basically, there'll be two winners: the winner
But-
of the race, and then the person who wins or raises the most funds.
No kidding. All right. So a racer and a non-racer.
Right.
Okay. And there's other racing that night,
Absolutely.
though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still a full field of racing that night.
Okay. And what time do they normally get over?
We try to be over by 10.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think our latest race this year was maybe 5 minutes after 10, 10 minutes
Really?
after 10.
Okay.
We aim, to get done
To get
before
done.
that. We just
Okay.
we don't think it needs to be an all-night event.
Okay.
Let's just get in, get some good racing, and
Go
get
home.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. And where is the Middle Ford Speedway?
Right off of Coverdale Road.
All right. You go. Start at the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, we're about maybe 3 miles from the Dairy Queen.
Seaford Dairy Queen, about 3 miles from there.
Yeah.
You go down the road to the bridge and you turn right.
Turn right,
Take the first road to the left.
and you're there.
All right, and you're there.
Can't miss it.
Okay. And is there a Facebook page?
Yes. Yes.
What's that? Just Middle Ford
Middle-
Speedway?
Middle Ford Speedway.
So people, just take a minute and like the page, because if you can't make next Saturday's race, there's more races. I presume there's sponsorship opportunities,
Yes,
billboards
absolutely.
for rent or for sale, and
Yep.
stuff like that. Or you can sponsor an event or so on. Or you can get yourself a race vehicle
That's it.
and go
That's what
race.
we
So,
wanna see.
all right. And can I ask a question? Is everything a go for next year?
As far as we know.
Okay, as far
we've
as you
not been-
know,
We've
okay.
not been told otherwise.
Okay, all right. Well, I just wanted to
We are-
assure people that,
Absolutely.
Greg has made this investment. This is for the future. It's for the community.
Right,
and
exactly.
obstacles are going to be hurdled.
Yes. Yeah.
We're
We're not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. And were you the Laurel police chief
I was.
for how long?
About 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so now what do you do?
Well, I own a screen printing and embroidery company.
Do you really?
We do a lot of promotional
Okay.
stuff, and like we do for Greg. We take
Really?
care of all the the social media, website, that sort of thing for him.
Hold on. Do you manage people's? Like if Laurel Junction wanted somebody to manage their Facebook page.
It's
All right, never mind.
It's-
We'll
it's a little
scrap that
side thing
idea.
that we do.
Okay, never mind. Forget it, Mike. I thought I had somebody for you. So anyway. All right. Well, anything else you want to say or add or?
I do have 2 tickets for you.
Oh, really?
for the-
Okay.
for the
Well, thank
event.
you. I'm going to try to make
Got to
it.
have you outfitted in some.
Oh,
Milford
okay.
gear, so
Wow.
I have
Is
you
this a
looking
hat
good.
you made?
It is. It is.
Wow. Okay. Well, very good. Thank you. It's very nice. All right. So there's the hats. All right. So is there anything else? I don't want to mess you up or cut you short.
No. We are still looking for sponsors for the event.
Okay.
During the evening, we're going to have giveaways, silent auctions, that sort of thing. We've reached out to the racing community, asked them to just, hey, take a look in your garage. If you got an old door panel or old helmet or something,
okay.
throw your autograph on it. We'd love to auction it off.
a good idea.
Raise some money for the American Cancer Society.
You need to get a photo booth out there. Charge $2 or $5 a photo or
There you
something
go.
where people could leave with the photo and
Yeah.
then that
Have
money.
you out there signing autographs?
There you go. So anyway, who's your announcer?
Dave Brown.
Dave Brown. I
He
remember
has
Dave
been
Brown.
around
I thought so.
motorsports forever.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, good. All right. Well, anyway, I do want to tell you something that I know somebody that would like to do.
Okay.
They would like to broadcast this race on TV.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have good internet there?
It's not the best.
It's not the
It's
best.
not the
okay.
best.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to get you connected with these people.
Absolutely.
This
That'd
is
be
a race
great.
they would like to help broadcast for you, maybe
Fantastic.
live on TV.
Thank you. That would
I wonder
be,
if
that'd be great.
there's never even been that live local racing, has there?
I don't think so. No.
Well,
No.
all right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, do you eat ice cream?
Do I eat ice cream?
I just need to make sure. I mean, I don't want to impose
I am
my
a fan
views
of
on
ice cream.
anybody. Have you ever been to Vanderwin's?
I have.
Okay. How many people in your
have.
family?
There's 4 of us.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks for the hat. Thanks for the tickets. We'll talk to you. If you would leave your card or something, or I guess my gal's got your contact
Yes.
info.
Yep.
Okay. I want to get up with you about this TV idea. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
it.
And we'll talk
Take care.
again. All right, there we goes. The Milford Speedway Powder Puff. This is a great event. So I want to encourage you, and it is a fundraiser for the Breast Cancer Society, and we might broadcast it on TV Delmarva, folks. All right, what is going on right now? I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now or my Facebook page. Here we go.
Abrupt ending to the
That was
music, wasn't it?
abrupt.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Colin. How's it going? I forgot we were
It's good.
still live on
Good,
TV.
good. That's a good looking hat there.
It is a good-looking hat.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep, I'm going to start
Yeah.
wearing hats.
Right.
Let me see how that thing looks on me.
Uh-oh.
I'm a hat kind of guy.
Yeah.
First thing I have to do is go to the largest setting.
One size fits most.
One size fits most. There we go,
Yeah, that
everybody.
works.
That does look pretty good.
That does, yeah.
I look like
Yep.
Cal Yarborough. What's his name? What was
Cale
that guy's?
Yarborough, yeah.
Cale
Yeah,
Yarborough.
Hardee's.
All right, barely
Yeah.
fits, but
You're 2
it's
inches taller
hanging
now,
in there.
too.
I'm 2 inches taller. All right, Milford Speedway. What do you think of all that? You want to broadcast?
Yeah, what's the
Next
date of that?
Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, let's really
that's a
load them
little
up with
soon.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
16th, the 20th.
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, we had the. Did
Oh my
he? I missed a
gosh.
little bit of it. Did he say the internet there is not so good?
Right.
Or,
Yeah. He was hesitant as soon as
He
I
was
said
hesitant.
internet.
Yeah, right.
Got cold feet like internet. What's internet?
Yeah, well, I can tell you, fiber optic connections only about $1,200 to $1,400 a month.
No kidding.
Yeah, so they're cheap to
Wow.
put in.
Cheap to put in. Wow. Well, if you broadcast, I would be up for narrating.
You would.
If you want a
Okay.
narrator.
Narrate.
I could say bubblegum sticking to the rail, tomatoes catching up.
All right.
I did a Facebook Live at the races and somebody said, Jim, you don't know none of the drivers but two of them. It was fun.
So you're thinking we might need to get, a pro in there, and you
Right.
could just be the color commentator,
Right,
maybe.
right. Well, David Brown does a great job. So,
Okay.
yeah. I think this is very interesting. I guess even
It
if you
is.
had to record it and then play it later, I mean, it might be worth
Yeah.
doing. I know you'd rather do them all live.
I
You
like
know.
to do 'em live,
Nothing
yeah.
like it when it happens live.
It
you
there
know?
isn't, yeah.
You
Yep.
know, so
Yep.
anyway.
Got the fights that break out.
Oh,
and
my
all
gosh.
that.
I went to the fights and the races broke out, is what I used to say. But anyway, I like the fact that they try to get over about 10 or whatever,
Yeah.
I did go to the Camp Barnes race last Saturday night. It was phenomenal.
Was it?
I mean, I want to say just thanks to the whole community for supporting it. I mean, it was probably the most attended race ever for Camp Barnes.
Yeah.
It was great. It
Good.
was great. So what do you got going on today, Colin?
Well, I'm going to leave here in just a few minutes. I got soccer games this morning I've got to
Oh,
go
you're
to.
playing soccer. Where are you playing at?
Yep. I'm in a semi-pro league.
It's your little boys are playing.
Yes, that's right. Nick and Will are both playing today. So,
Okay.
but they're not playing each other.
Okay. Well, that's good too, right?
Right. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So, so I'm going to leave here. I'm going to go by the tower.
Okay. Make sure
And,
it's still there.
Yeah, make sure it's still standing. But no, we
Okay.
just got a little issue going on with the tower, so I just got to check on things.
It's either mice or spiders or stink bugs.
It's neither.
Okay?
There's neither one of those in that building there.
Really?
Man, that is the nicest.
I agree.
If you-
Cleanest.
Anybody that goes,
You could eat off the floor.
Right? Yeah. Anybody
so
that goes
clean.
into at the towers that into the buildings they have there, they know a lot of times there's just wires everywhere. There's they're not the.
Yeah.
This place is immaculate and spotless, and it makes me up my game because I got to
It
make
is.
sure my stuff
And
looks
I think,
good.
and the
yeah.
guy that used to own it used to keep an eye on it through a camera.
Oh yeah, driveway
Right.
alarm.
right.
Cameras.
Speed limit on the driveway.
I had to do something up a little bit high, and I grabbed a chair there. And he's got these metal chairs, but they got like nice pad on them. And so I grabbed one so I could reach up, and he texted me. He said, "You can use that ladder that's in the back instead of my nice chairs, nice padded
Really?
chairs to
Wow.
stand on." So
Wow.
and it was all in fun. But
Right.
I actually didn't know there was a ladder back there. So,
Right. Or that he was watching you.
or that he was
24/7.
watching. Yeah, yeah. But,
All right. So the TV tower is in Seaford.
It is in Seaford. Yeah.
Point your
Yeah, and-
antenna.
And it's actually, as they would say, a stone's throw away from Milford Speedway.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just right behind the tower.
wow.
Yeah. So.
So if it's just a signal's throw away, you got it made.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I guess we could beam a signal over there if we got something on the tower.
What a neat idea.
Yeah.
Well, we can get up with Jim Bowden, and there's this big truck that Sussex County has, and they might not be using it that day.
They're probably not using it.
right.
We
and
could
you
just borrow it.
Right, and just borrow it. In
Yep.
other words,
my
that
county
would be
taxes
cool.
are current, so
Right.
yeah.
Well, and the state police even have this big van that's what's it, emergency command post. If they're
Yeah.
not using that,
Right, we could use them
so
both.
You can use them both, right? So, anyway,
That sounds like a good idea.
I did learn this.
Yeah.
If the helicopter's up and seeing something, both those things can see it.
What if they're not using the helicopter that night too? We could borrow
By
that.
golly, unless it makes too much noise.
Yeah, we can get up high enough. It won't.
Okay.
Just zoom in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be good. And then they could turn that thing on. I think it's called a FLIR. And they can tell if people are like sneaking in through the woods.
Oh, we could use
Because
the
it shows
infrared.
body heat and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we can
you
watch
know.
the cars in infrared. See if
Right.
any of them are running hot.
Right. And when you're watching it and you see an object and it jumps up and runs fast, you know it wasn't a human being. It
And
was
if
a
it has
deer.
4 legs.
Right. It has 4 legs. Well, I just meant the fact that it jumped up and was running fast.
Okay.
So anyway,
Okay.
it's interesting.
So yeah, I think that's a great idea if we can logistically get it done in a week here. You know, that's kind of close, but that would be a good trial run for the trailer. So
Are we
if
prepping for the radio? Or are you making that up over there, Hunter?
Yeah. He just had that printed up to mess with you.
All right.
Yeah.
We're on the
right.
radio now. Thank you, Colin.
He'll be back.
All
He'll
right.
be back.
We were talking about, hey, Jim Weller, we're back on the radio. Colin Walls and I were talking about broadcasting the stock car races live from the Middle Ford Speedway. How do you feel about that? Would you like to see live stock car races? You know, action-packed, live, not rehearsed, not recorded, but live. All right. So you can answer that at some point. Charles Gray is sitting down. I got a couple commercials to do before I get to him. But I'm going to let Linda do our picture first because I know she's very demanding and very precise and accurate. I got to stop talking. All right. Thank you, Linda. Rita Hammond Chandler, today is her birthday. So if there's anybody out there that knows Rita, she's a really nice lady. She's very active on Facebook. She makes really nice wreaths, okay? She's kind of famous for it. And she's real tall. No, she's a little bit short like me. But anyway, I'm just saying she's a good gal. And Rita, happy birthday to you, all right? I did want to say that. I also wanted to say that I was at the Seaford Night Out the other night. And my grandson, Brody, won this bicycle. No, Bane. I'm sorry. Brody did not win it, okay? Bane won the bicycle. And there's a video on Facebook of Bane sitting on this bicycle because he can't hardly reach the handlebars. He's so little. He's just a little youngin'. And so he's going to be a couple years before he grows into it. But I just want to say thanks a lot to Walmart for donating it and Chief Kraft, Seaford Police Department, and the whole town of Seaford, Del Dot, the state police, all the different organizations that were there. I think I saw the Newark Police Department there and the Department of Tobacco and Alcohol. They have got this trailer with a simulator inside of it, okay? And you can literally, they're going to use it to help people be better drivers. Now, it messed my head up. I went in there and I did it, and there's a video of me doing it, so you look on my Facebook page. But they can have you sit down in the seat, and they can have you, as you do it, they set the simulator as if you have been drinking. So it shows you, if you've been drinking, how you would drive. I crashed it. I cracked the windshield in it. I can't believe it. No animals were harmed, but I worked that vehicle over. And when you put your foot on the brake, your seat moves. It's like, it's just the neatest thing. If you ever get the chance to try this simulator, it's going to be out and about. They're using it also a lot for, first responders and police departments to teach them or, to give them a chance to, drive a simulator without actually driving a vehicle. I mean, you could turn on lights and sirens and run the computer and everything else. In other words, I looked up Charles's driving record. No, I'm just messing. But anyway, it was really good, really neat thing. Division of Tobacco, Alcohol and Tobacco. It's got a nice looking truck, nice looking trailer, and it's in the trailer, okay? And that's that. So with that said, let's talk to Charles, okay? This is one of Mr. and Mrs. Gray's favorite sons. Charles. So anyway, Charles, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good to see you, Jim.
I can't believe I'm this far behind because here's your name here. Oh, my goodness.
Thanks for moving me up.
Well, no problem at all. We're going to talk about the big parade on the 20th.
October 20th.
That's
It's
a
right around the
Wednesday
corner.
night.
It is a Wednesday night, yes.
Man, are you ready for it?
Absolutely.
And so what is it going to be? 50, 80 things go through there?
Yeah, we'll have about 80 go through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Bands,
right on the
fire
number.
companies, decorated vehicles.
And didn't have one last year, right?
Yes, unfortunately, we did not have one.
All right. Well, you're not the only
So
thing that didn't happen last
we're
year,
really
right?
itching. We're really
right.
itching to
Wanting
get back
to do it.
on Walnut Street.
Well, good. We're excited. I think Colin's getting all squared away to broadcast it, and it's going to be a good night. Going to be a good night.
We're very thankful for, I believe it's Walls and Weller show.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Walls and Weller.
Okay,
I think
and-
Colin's going on vacation now, but
We weren't supposed to say
so,
that.
I know, but we'll see.
And
But
TV Delmarva.
TV
we
Delmarva
really
is where
appreciate
it's
it.
at,
Yeah.
boy.
So, we've got this kind of virus thing that's kind of mixing us up and everything.
Yeah.
So, TV Delmarva, if anyone has any hesitation, anyone feels
That's
at
right. They
risk,
can watch it from the
best
comfort.
thing to do is to get on TV Delmarva and watch it from the comfort of your home.
Yeah,
Compliments.
of Colin more than
Colin,
me.
okay.
Colin, Jonathan, Hunter, everybody. Them guys do all the
Absolutely.
work.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I get the joy of coming and talking to you as the chairperson, but there's
Right.
a lot of support
Right.
that we get within the community
You do.
to make this
Yep.
happen.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have all of our city agencies that help us, assist us, especially
Oh.
law enforcement.
right. I mean,
Okay?
in other words, the law enforcement, the fire companies, the
Public
fire
Works.
police, public works
Absolutely.
They have to
those
put
are all
up
people that
lights
are,
and-
right. Those are all the people that are behind the scenes.
that nobody
You
sees.
know, that nobody sees. And then obviously we have sponsors. And with that being said, Jim, I got something for you.
Okay. Oh, look at that. We love the parade.
Yes, this is part of our
Proud
We Love
sponsor.
the Parade
Oh, is this for me?
campaign. Yes, it is.
I can keep it?
You can keep it. I even have
Wow.
a stand for you, but I didn't want to poke you
Okay.
with it. So,
Wow.
okay.
How
but,
nice.
very successful
Well,
program.
can other people get one of these?
Well,
Is it too
they
late?
can for 2022.
Okay. So you're sold out
Yes, we are
technically.
sold out technically.
Okay.
Yes. And
Wow.
we have a great page at milfordparade.com that absolutely shares all the information about the parade.
Okay.
Even has our detour information and all of our great sponsors. All of our
Really?
great sponsors.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they still could donate this year for next year's
Absolutely.
parade. In other words,
Absolutely.
thank you for this. Thank you
Yes,
for this.
certainly.
So, in other words, if you want to get involved, it's not really what's called a Halloween parade or a Christmas parade. It's really just a community parade.
It is, and we change the theme every year.
Right.
And it just so happens that this year it is a retro Halloween.
Retro, right,
Okay.
right.
So we're looking to have fun with that.
Well, very good. Now, how long have you been involved since you tell me how long.
1984.
1984.
right?
Yeah, that was like 30 some years ago, 37 years ago,
Yes,
I
this
think.
is not glued on.
Wow. Your mom and dad were very involved?
Yes,
Your
they
sister,
are,
too, I think?
They are still very involved.
Still
The
involved.
family is very involved, yes. And we have
Wow.
great friends that are on the committee with us and have been with us through thick and thin, very,
Right.
very loyal to the parade and the community to make it happen.
Right.
So,
And
and
you-
the biggest thing we get out of it is being able to see the streets lined with the families. And then
Mm-hmm.
all along the street, if you're in the parade, you actually see all of the homes that are having parties
Oh, yeah.
to
Yep.
celebrate.
Yep. Porch parties.
Yes.
Porch parties,
absolutely.
sidewalk parties.
Absolutely. And they'll
Yeah.
get their lawn decorated and everything. And in fact, one of the things that I usually put on our Facebook page, starting at 9 a.m. that day. Okay. Now remember, the parade doesn't start till 6:30.
Right.
9 a.m. They have camping chairs.
Oh,
all
they're
kinds
ready.
Of folding chairs
Okay.
out on the side of the street.
Reserving their
they're
spots.
Parked there, ready to go.
Wow.
With their seats. So
Wow.
yeah, it's very interesting. So
I'm
the,
so glad you
parade
guys
route-
have stuck with this and done this, you know.
Well, like I said, we enjoy seeing the families. It's
Mm-hmm.
worth all the hard work. The parade route's 1.7 miles.
Okay.
It has one address, Walnut Street.
Start and ends at Walnut Street.
Starts and ends, yes, exactly. So we have plenty of parking around our shopping centers and public parking areas, also along Walnut Street. And we have 3 reviewing stands.
Okay.
One is at City Hall, one is
Okay.
at Church of God, and the other one is at a location formerly known as Gooden's Florist, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
909 Walnut. And we will have MCs there from our local radio stations.
Okay.
Okay. Again, all the information will be at www.milfordparade.com.
And there's a Facebook page too, right?
And there is a Facebook page.
We just want
Yes,
everybody to
there
like
is.
that for the heck of
Yes,
it.
Absolutely.
So-
Absolutely. And then we're looking forward to the broadcast.
Right. And I think we're going to do that right where we normally do it at the Church of God's parking
Yes,
lot, I
yes,
think.
Yes.
That's-
And each of those reviewing stands have restrooms and a
Oh,
food vendor. Also,
okay.
Church of God has a great setup there for food.
Right.
Okay, so absolutely. And then I think I have Dixie food truck will be in
Really?
the vicinity of City Hall.
Okay.
All right, and then we have I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head because
Okay.
they're new, but they'll be at
Another
the,
food truck.
It's another
something.
Vendor, yeah,
Okay.
food vendor. They don't have an
Okay.
actual truck, but they'll have like snow cones and cotton candy
Really?
and that kind
Okay.
of stuff. So yeah.
Well, the Church of God actually has homemade chocolate chip cookies, hot dogs, free napkins with most purchases. So anyway,
Well,
I like their cookies though. In other words,
So
they might
we-
not have them this year. I don't know.
So we normally have over 10 bands this year. We're
Wow,
looking
marching
at about
bands.
8 marching
Okay,
bands.
okay.
And obviously, again, restrictions all over the place. We ask everybody to, use their common sense. And
Right.
again, if they're feeling ill, to please stay home.
Right.
Some of the schools haven't been willing to do any kind of travel
Oh, okay.
for that purpose. So
Just
we
on the
totally
safe side.
understand that. But it's going to be a great night.
Gonna be a great night. There's gonna be vehicles in it, and all kinds of stuff. All right. Anything else I need to know?
Hey, October 20th, 6:30. Hope to see you there.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Did your daughter just do something? Did she start driving or go to a dance or what? What did I see?
Yeah, you saw. Well, she didn't start driving, but she will actually start class on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm getting a little jittery.
Yeah,
All
I bet
And then
so.
she just attended homecoming.
Okay.
So yeah, and she had a blast.
You've done good,
It was-
real good with her.
Well, thank you.
You guys
very
look
much.
like best friends.
She made it easy.
She made it easy. Well, she had a good teacher. So.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you very
In
much.
other words, I've watched your whole family. Your family's a very loving, kind family, very connected. Want to make things happen and
appreciate
make people happy. I appreciate you.
We
All
try.
right, let's talk about Vanderwin's gift cards, okay? I would give you Chick-Fil-A, but that would be offensive. In other words, so you're still working at Chick-Fil-A, right?
I am there.
I know.
Yes.
I see. I pull up. You always got to smile. Now let's just take a minute. Chick-fil-A
okay.
in Milford. Just
All right.
Chick-fil-A in Milford.
Okay, Chick-fil-A.
They do the delivery with their own vans.
Absolutely. We have actually 4 cars in a van.
Do you
Our
really?
van is kind of tied to our catering, which I'm actually going to be doing after the show.
Okay. I don't know how you all do it, but I just really like dealing with Chick-fil-A. It actually brightens my day. In other words, like if you're having a bad day, just go through Chick-fil-A's drive-in because the service is good, the food's good. It's just I don't know which is better, the service or the food. In other words, but
Well, we'll
it's
take
just-
both.
You'll take
We'll
both.
take both, yeah,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
But would you like a couple gift cards to Vanderwins?
That would be wonderful.
Okay. How many's in your family? There's your mom and dad, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then
your
there's my 2 sisters.
I'll give you 2 for each sister. Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right, and then is
We're
that
dealing
it?
now. I didn't realize
Well,
I was going to bring cards.
Hold
I got to bring
on.
cards.
How many? Did I get them all right? Well, here, I'll give you 2
One
more, and you
yeah.
should be good.
There we go.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Vanderwin's is
Charles.
awesome.
Okay. I'll see you
We'll see you
sometime.
soon.
And
You
thanks
got
for
it.
all you do at Chick-fil-A. I like your
appreciate
smile every time I see you.
All right.
All right.
Take
See you,
care.
Charles.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Charles Gray, everybody. A good asset to our community. Just a good father, a good man, just a good all-around individual. I've known him quite a while. He does a good job. All right. What is next? What is next? I don't know what's next. Let's talk about a sponsor segment, which is I'll be there cleaning and care. You hear me talk about her each and every week. Her name is Dawn Kennedy, all right? And I talk to Dawn, and Dawn says, I get phone calls when you talk about me. So this is no joke. If you have a home and you are one of those type people that you're like, oh, it's just not a good time for company to show up, you need some help cleaning it, whether you just need one room cleaned or you need a whole house cleaning or a fall cleaning or whatever, she can help you out. You can deal with her once. You can deal with her regularly. She cleans offices, like if you have a business, you need your showroom clean, and your shelves dusted or the office is clean. She can help with that. She does Airbnbs. Another thing she does, like if you're done camping for the year and you want to clean your camper up before you put it away, I'm not talking about the outside of a camper or a motorhome, the inside. Okay, she can do all of that for you also. And she is licensed. She's insured. She'll go anywhere. I think it was from Fenwick Island to Smyrna. Fenwick Island to Smyrna. So anyway, estimates are free. So you give her a call and say, Dawn, heard about you from Jim Weller. I would like to have you tell me what's involved. Never had my house cleaned before. I want to know what's it going to cost me. You might love her price so much that you just do it once a month or something like that. But she can help you in any way, shape, or form. If you've been sick and you just need some help getting getting things squared away or whatever you may need, Dawn will help you out. Okay. She's, again, good hard worker. She's on the scene. She's very precise, very particular, and she's always looking for more people to help her cleaning. Okay. And you can work for her part-time. Excellent pay. She shared the wages with me. They're very good wages. So anyway, if you're looking for some part-time work, but she did make it clear to me she wants somebody that can show up on time, that's passionate about working hard and doing a good job, and she will reward you, accordingly. So anyway, give her a call. Her name is Dawn. Her number is 302-362-7604. That's 302-362-7064. Dawn Kennedy, I'll be there cleaning and care. Like her Facebook, she's also an herbalist, and she always puts some little tips and tidbits there on her Facebook page, okay? We are sitting right here inside Chef Fred's Cafe. I think it's called the French Fry Factory also. So anyway, good breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week, not 8 days a week, but 7. And the Laurel Junction is open. And they're open all week long. Inside, there's businesses that are here. Outside, there's tables that people rent. There's outside vendors just under a roof. There's outside vendors out in the open. There's stores across the front of the building. This is a big place. There's a convenience store. So anyway, if you've never been to Laurel Junction, come check it out. If you got some stuff you want to sell, rent a table. Call Diane and say, I want a table, $20. You get to use 4 tables for one day, either a Saturday or a Sunday. There's thousands of people come through here. You bring your stuff, you set up, you sell it, you take the cash, and you go home, and that's the end of it. So anyway, if you want to talk to Diane, she prefers if you call her on the phone. Her name is Diane, and her number is 302-841-5864. Now, that's 841-5864. Now, you don't call Diane to order a pizza, okay? That's Chef Fred. So Chef Fred, you can order online. But I'm just letting you know, if you want to talk about the market, opening up a store here, starting a business here, whatever you may want to do, inside, outside, whatever, you give Diane a call. Now, Weller's is officially open. We said happy birthday to Rita Chandler. Happy birthday. I told you Tony Windsor will be here at 11 o'clock spinning the tunes and singing. In other words, I got to see him in person Thursday night. And then Fire in the Field. This is a big tent event at Crossroad Community Church. It literally starts tomorrow night. It goes from October 10th through the 14th at 7 p.m. every night. If you kind of just haven't been to church in a while, or you're just feeling like you want to get around some positive Christian people and hear a good word from God, this is going to be a great, great event. It's free parking, free fellowship, free fresh air, and it is Crossroad Community Church starting tomorrow night, the 10th, at 7 p.m., Fire in the Field. They put up a tent. I think it might hold almost 1,000 people. So make plans to go. There's plenty of chairs, and it's going to be a great event. All right, what is next? What is next? I talked about Diane and Chef Fred's Cafe. I don't know if I've talked about this gentleman yet, is Dr. T. This is our chiropractor friend. Peninsula Chiropractic Center, so we'll call this a sponsor segment, all right? And a sponsor segment means that they're buying an ad, okay? That's what it is. It's an ad. So anyway, they're a sponsor of the show. We appreciate our sponsors, and there's sponsorship opportunities. Going into next year, we're going to be allowing more people to buy some advertising, and I want to let you know that. We've been kind of full, but next year, starting in January, we're going to have some specials for January and on. So if you've been thinking about advertising on this show, we're pretty full between now and the end of the year, but we can get you in January and February. So if you ever want to be on this show, we're booking for January now, okay? Don't call me and want to get on in the next week or two. We just can't do it. We really, literally are busy, are booked up. So anyway, this is Dr. T, Dr. Bud, my chiropractor, Denise's chiropractor, good people, okay? So Dr. T is Dr. Trillia. He's the owner of Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Been in business quite a while. Very good at what he does. Very, lot of personality. Very personable. And, when you're aching and paining and you just don't feel real good, you want a doctor that's got a good personality, okay? You want a receptionist when she makes the appointment, that she gets you in a timely manner. And that's what Peninsula Chiropractic is like. When you pick up the phone and call 629-4344, dial it in that order, 629-4344. Of course, it's 302. and they answer the phone, and you say, man, I got a pain in my neck, my back, my shoulder, my arm, my knee. Never had this before. My hip's hurting. I don't know what it is. One leg's longer than the other. I don't know what to do. Listen, they know what to do. So they accept most insurances. They'll get you in a timely manner. They're good people. Dr. Bud or Dr. T are fantastic, okay? So give them a call if you need endochiropractic care, any kind of chiropractic help. If they can't help you, they'll tell you, and they'll steer you in the right direction. 302-629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And yes, Dr. T's on Facebook, okay? So like their Facebook page if you would. I see Bruce Mears has arrived. We're going to talk to him in a little bit after our 8:30 break, final half hour of the show. Going to talk a few minutes with Bruce, and then we're going to open up the phone lines and take some phone calls and give away some gift cards here before the morning's over. I'm required to give so many away every week, and I'm doing my best to do that. So what is next? What is next? I did want to say happy birthday to a young man that I really am fond of and love very much, and that's my grandson, Brody. Brody is having a birthday on Sunday, okay? So happy birthday, 10 years old. He's a big boy for 10 years old. We're very proud of him, Mom. You got any memories you want to share about Brody? But anyway, no problem. Don't call on me, she's saying. No, I'm just messing. Huh? Jimmy is the 14th. You're right. Jimmy's birthday is the 14th, and he's grown into a fine young man. He's #1 salesperson there at Weller's in Bridgeville. And so, we got a busy week. So Brody is Sunday the 10th. Jimmy is the 14th. So if you know Jimmy Weller, stop in and buy a trailer just as a birthday gift. That would make him happy. A trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, whatever you want to buy, deal with Jimmy there at Weller's. But happy birthday, Brody. Now, what is next? What is next? What is next? We talked about the 1 year same as cash when Rosa was on. That's a pretty cool promotion. You would be amazed how people love it. It's free money for a year. So basically, you can buy most anything we sell, especially trailers. No money down. You got no payment for 3 months. As long as you pay it off in full within 1 year, you don't pay any interest. It's that simple. I mean, so, if you borrow thousands of dollars, that could be saving you hundreds of dollars, and you're beating price increases. Because we're not going to have price increases next year. We're going to probably have them within the next 2 weeks. In other words, they just keep going up. So just like going to the grocery store, everything is going up, or the gas pump. I'm looking across the street, and it's $3.17 a gallon. That's not too bad. It's $3.19 across the street, and it's $3.17 out the window here. So anyway, that's that. 1 year same as cash. Weller's is open. Bruce Mears is coming up. We're going to give away gift cards. What else can I tell you? When we take a break at 8:30, we take a break from the radio. So it's not like we quit the show. We keep right on talking. We're just a bunch of yackers here. So anyway, keep right on talking. And if you would like to hear what happens when we take a break from the radio, I need you to switch over to TV Delmarva or the Weller's Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva. Want to brag on one more little sponsor is our friends Vanderwin's Ice Cream, and they have got their truck at Apple Scrapple. So if you would, support the Vanderwin's Ice Cream truck at Apple Scrapple. And they've been a sponsor of the show. We love them. If you want some good ice cream, I'm telling you, Vanderwin's does a good job. Local family, good family, been serving our community, farming and supporting things for over 60 years. And they're in the ice cream business. They have a place in Fenwick, Dewey, outside of Bridgeville, and in Greenwood, okay? So if you want some ice cream, a cup, a quart, a pint, a cone, whatever you want. But also, if you're going to Apple Scrapple, please stop by the Vanderwin's ice cream truck and tell them I sent you, and they'll sell you some ice cream. Okay, it's that simple. Now, I said Weller's is open. They told me that they're already busy. Was that 42? 42. Customer number 42. Your food is ready. Blue light special in aisle 9. Clean up in aisle 7. So anyway, that's how it goes here. Okay. If you don't get your food the first time they tell you, they get louder, all right? Don't make me come to you. So anyway, we're in Chef Fred's Cafe, and you may not realize it, this show is live. It's live. It's like nothing else you're ever going to see or hear, or maybe ever want to see or hear again. All right, I hear the music. We're taking a break. I don't know who's going to join me. It might be Hunter. So anyway, we're going to talk to Hunter. Hold on just a second. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go, everybody. This is the famous. You've heard about him. You've seen him. You've seen his picture in the post office, and here he is. Hunter Outen. Turn for the camera first, Hunter. Smile pretty. We are going to get a dentist to sponsor all of us. We're going to get, okay, teeth whitening, all right,
whitening.
for the show. All right, so Hunter, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You are full-time now, 24 hours a day working for TV Delmarva.
Absolutely, and I couldn't ask for anything more than
Well, and Colin told me he's going to let you work all you want.
that. It seems like I did that anyway.
Okay, yeah. He's so
Over the past
excited.
few
I'm
years.
just so happy for you, happy for him. Team TV Delmarva, this is a big accomplishment. So
Absolutely. It's a lot of hard work to get to this point of where we are right now. Which,
you've been all your life wanting to get here.
Oh yeah.
Right here next to me on the show. No, I'm just kidding. So what do you do? Like, what does I don't want to say weatherman, but what do you call yourself again? It was a bigger term.
Chief meteorologist. I am
Chief
I'm the main meteorologist for the TV station.
You're the
Yes.
main one?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what do you do?
Well, I forecast. We have our own channel, 14.4, over
Okay.
the air. It's called Delmarva WX, 24/7 weather conditions all throughout the night, and as well as forecasts 24/7 every single day, all hours.
Now, if I look out the window and I see rain on the window, can I forecast that it's going to rain?
Well, I mean, at that point, yeah.
Well, what's going to happen today? Do you know offhand?
Well, it's going to be, as you see outside, it's kind of cloudy out there. There is something that we're watching off the Carolina coast, maybe into subtropical nature, and it's kind of be like a little bit of a nor'easter in a way, but it's going to slowly just gently graze us here. So later on today, we'll have to watch out for some rain chances closer to the overnight hours. But then on Sunday is when the bulk of the rain is supposed to be getting here. Now, there's been just a little bit of some differences between her of how much actually comes up towards us. But there is definitely a chance of rain. So if you want to go to Apple Scrapple, the earlier you get there, the better. You don't have to worry about the rain like dampening your plans.
Right.
But
Okay.
speaking of forecasting,
Or wetting your hair.
Yeah, or wetting your
Okay.
hair. Speaking of forecasting, working something together. The first week of November is when I'm going to be doing my official winter forecast.
Really?
For not just here on Delmarva, for the entire lower 48.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be live on TV too. Don't know the logistics of exactly
Okay.
when that's
Right.
going to be, but all I know it's going to be the first week of November. I do this every single year with.
Really?
With
Didn't
my
you tell
following.
us? I'm going to get the word wrong. A winter stolfus. What was that? Did you tell me about that a year or two ago?
Last year it was about the polar vortex,
I was close. Polar vortex.
but also works in with this. You probably heard me talk about my pattern cycle theory. That's
Okay.
just my long-range forecasting method that I could predict weather events up to 1 to 2 months in advance.
Really?
That cycle is occurring right now that I'm watching out for. So when it gets near the end of the month, I'll have everything that I need and be able to give you
A view. It's like reading a
view.
farmer's almanac.
kind of
A
like
live
that.
one, though.
But a lot more
And more,
accurate.
right, a lot more. You're not basing it on 20 years ago or something like
yeah,
that.
no, based on because climatology, especially in the last 20 years, has significantly changed.
Yes, and the equipment that you can access and stuff like that helps you make better decisions and
Absolutely.
forecasts.
And I definitely find that people care more about the winter forecast than any other
Yes.
time of the year because that it deals with landscaping companies need to
Right.
buy like more salt for their vehicles
Yeah.
or energy companies that have to plan for burning more firewood, more for propane and
Yep.
like natural gas, stuff like that. They really need to know about this in advance so they plan ahead so
Right.
they're not caught off guard.
Good idea. Well, I'm excited to hear your forecast and so on. Maybe next time we have you on like a commercial, we'll bring it up on screen. In other words, and show people what something looks like or something like
Yeah.
that. All right. Well, we're done for now. Is that okay?
That is perfectly
All right.
good.
Well, have a good weekend.
All
All
right,
right.
thank you, too.
Thank you, Hunter. All right, Hunter Outen, and watch him there on TV, and he's going to be full time, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. There's a whole lot happening at TV Delmarva, and I know I keep mentioning sponsor opportunities, and it's just because I want Colin to have some income from it. In other words, Colin works behind the scenes and keeps everything working good, and everybody else is working hard, and there are sponsor opportunities. So anyway, with that said, I've got some more sponsors to do. I have fallen way behind this morning. I can't believe that it happened to me like this, but lots of different things going on. So, are we back on the radio yet? we are coming back on the radio in just a little bit. So we are on TV. Let's take a real quick phone call. If you want to call me and either win a gift card or two, or just say good morning, it's 422-7336. 422-7336. Real quick before we go back on the radio, if you want to give me a call, 422-7336. And we can talk real quick, briefly, or we can give you a couple gift cards real quick, briefly. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We are way behind at this point. And I did mention that, we are booking into January, February. If anybody wants to be on the show, we are going to, be selling some more ad spots next year. We had lightened up on it a little bit this year. We're pretty busy, but we're going to do some reconfiguration of how we do things next year, and we're going to get focused on a little bit more of sponsors of the show and stuff like that. So if you have any interest in being involved, we would like to talk to you, and you just give me a call at 302-542-9157 if you ever want to be on the show or talk about, helping me help my show and me help you help your business. We're going back on the radio. We're going to take a quick picture right here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, and we're going to go back live on the radio in just a second. I got to be quiet. All right, we're back on the radio. I heard the switch flip. So Jim Weller here. This is the final half hour of Weller Does Delmarva. Got to be real quick. I got a lot to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is brag on one of my sponsors, which is my accountant. His name is George Luff. His son Tyler is in there with him, and there's a whole team of people, and I use them for business, personal, for helping me with my rental properties. Any accounting needs I have, I deal with Luff and Associates. Now, where are they located? 3 locations. Now, I just talk to them on the phone most of the time. But anyway, they're in Dover, they're in Milford, and they're in Rehoboth. Okay, they have a beautiful location downtown Rehoboth. But anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you're listening or watching and you are planning your year-end taxes, or you didn't get your stuff done from last year and you need help, whether you need help with settling an estate or with tax-related things, personal, business, it doesn't have to be business, it can be personal stuff, they can help you out, okay? They're CPAs, they know what they're doing, they're always looking for new clients, and I've been with them for almost 30 years. Been very, very, very happy with the service I receive, and they do a good job. So they help us with even our payroll. They have a thing called Easy Payroll, where they've been helping businesses. Now, you don't even have to deal with them for your accounting for them to help you with your payroll. Okay, and you could have just a couple employees, or you could have a couple hundred employees, and they will help you with as much or as little payroll help you want. We used to do our own payroll, and it was just a nightmare. We had to remember this and get that, and we got a business to run. We got things to do. We ain't got time to be fooling with the payroll, so we turned it over to Luff and Associates, their easy payroll system. So if you have any questions about what they do, what they offer, can they help you, and what's involved in getting hooked up with them, their phone number starts with 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. And then one more little sponsor that we always like to brag on. It's our buddy Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, Team Mid-South Audio. They're out and about. They're everywhere. They do, like you could be at Apple Scrapple and there could be music playing, and they could be the ones, running the soundboard, providing the stage, providing the lighting. In other words, they do all these kinds of things for events all over. I think there was just some big events down in Ocean City. Some guy named Kid Rock, I think, was there, in other words, and I think they did all of that for him. So anyway, lots of different things going on. Mid-South Audio can help you, whether you're putting on a concert, whether you're putting on a town hall meeting, whether you are having a high school graduation, a college graduation, something indoor, outdoor, whatever you need. If you need to amplify things, if you need lighting, sound, if you need stages, they can help you in any way, whether you want to buy something, rent something, or pay them to do it. They also have a really nice store, brand new state-of-the-art facility, whether you want to record something or buy just something as simple as a microphone or a set of headphones or some wires or speakers. They got a store that's open 6 days a week in Milton. It's right next to the post office. It's midsouthaaudio.com on the web, and on the phone, it's 302-856-6993, 856-6993. Now, we got Bruce Mears here. Going to talk to him for just a few minutes and keep right on moving from there. I have fallen just a little behind today. So anyway, Bruce, how you doing there, young man?
I'm doing great, Jim. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Did you drive over, ride your bike over?
No, I didn't ride the bike this morning.
Okay.
Chance of
And
rain.
so what's been up in Bruce's world? You look like you've been busy.
Been very busy, always busy. I did do bike week, as you mentioned.
You
saw
rode
the
your
Kid
motorcycle
Rock.
down?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
saw Kid Rock?
Yeah, and
Okay.
saw Kevin's guys there.
Okay, Mid-South
providing
Audio.
the stage and
Yeah.
sound, and it was excellent.
It was
So-
well attended, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, somebody shot a picture from the Ferris wheel on the pier.
Oh, okay.
There had to have been 15,000 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
good.
It was
weekend.
good. Sounds like it.
Yeah, very
people
good.
are out and about. They're trying to get in as much as they can get in.
Yeah.
There's
I,
this.
I read in a newspaper that Bike Week filled Ocean City's hotels to 90% capacity. Which
Man,
is,
that was a
and-
nice
and
shot
the-
in the arm for them.
Yeah, and the revenue is close to 4th of July. So
Wow.
Ocean City has events every weekend that just.
They got a lot of catching up to do, though.
Oh yeah.
From the past year or
That's
two.
right. This weekend's cruising weekend down there.
Okay.
So all the guys with their hot
I
rods
did.
and
I saw
antique
some
cars.
TV footage, and looks like some nice looking cars down there.
Yeah, that's a fun time to go down there and walk through the parking lot and see
Mm-hmm.
the cars, but they rip up and down the highway too.
Right.
Our buddy Philip Watkins is down there. of
Is he
course.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know who he saw? Oh, Philip Watkins. Oh, I don't have the picture. It's in my other iPad. Well, who was it? Leave It to Beaver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He saw
yeah.
the Beaver, and Philip watches that old school TV nonstop, so he's a Beaver
He does.
fan.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, he got his autograph.
Yeah, and the
Got
guy
his-
must play a guitar too.
Yeah, got his
So-
autograph from the Beav.
Wow.
Pretty cool,
So,
right?
where are you going today? Which way are you going?
Well, today I'm just going to do a little work around the house, and then I have a date this evening.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to tell us where you're going, or is it a surprise?
Beautiful young lady named Tracy, and
Okay.
we're going to one of my favorite establishments in Millville.
Really?
Yeah.
Millville.
Yeah.
All right.
The city of Millville.
No
Downtown
kidding.
Millville.
Wow, it's a big town.
Big town, right.
Yeah. Well, very good. And well, I guess you'll have to give us a full report at some point.
Okay, I
So
will.
anyway, I
I
want you to
will.
be on your best behavior,
Do
and
I have to?
you have to.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Then I
Is this
will.
your first date with her?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Okay.
No.
All right. I just didn't know.
No.
All right.
Yeah,
so
how about
this
that?
is yeah, that's
breaking
great.
news
It's
right
been
there.
more than 3.
Huh?
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh wow, this is breaking news.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
How about that, Jim?
You must be on your best behavior.
I must be.
Wow.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her.
about the bad behavior. Let her
All
learn
right.
on her own.
You'll be fine.
Yes,
You're a good guy. So what else is going on in
So
your
we're
world?
working hard, Jim. Of course, like yourself, I listening on the way over talking about prices going up. But
Yeah, what
the
are we gonna
prices in
do?
Construction is just insane. I just worked with my supplier to design a 3-story spiral staircase, powder coated for a
Okay.
project that'll finish in
This
May.
would be metal, welded, and then powder coated.
Yeah, aluminum, sent to Jersey and powder coated. I did one similar. You saw the house on the bed.
Right.
It was 22,000.
Okay.
This one's 38,000. And
That's-
that's just a small example of what's happening
Right,
across
but
the
that's
board
still
in
a chunk of money
construction.
on a staircase.
Right.
$16,000 more.
Yeah,
Wow.
a house we're going to build in the salt pond before these price increases. The framing materials would have been roughly $50,000, $60,000, $175,000.
Tripled.
Tripled. Yeah.
Tripled?
Yeah, tripled. Yeah. So
That's
now,
a 300% increase.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, my.
Appliances, we can't get them. My supplier, Gary Corman, has been kind enough to buy appliances to loan to my homeowners because their range wouldn't come in time. Their refrigerator
Really?
wouldn't come in time. So, you
Isn't
know,
Gary a great guy?
he is a great guy. I'm loyal
I mean,
to
he
him.
goes the extra mile,
Oh yeah.
whether it's doing something for somebody or taking care of a customer.
If I need anything, he's a phone call or a text away.
Yeah.
So,
Well, good.
Yeah, he takes great care of us. So, but that's just an example of the whole industry. So, needless to say, as soon as we sign a house now, one of the first things we get our homeowner to do is pick the appliances.
Get them suckers
Yeah,
ordered.
because we'll be waiting until midwinter for appliances we needed in the spring.
Really?
Yeah. So
What do you think's going to happen, Bruce?
We've got to get folks back to work. That's
What has happened in our country since January? of about a year ago. I mean,
Well,
it's just,
I
it's
don't-
crazy.
I don't mean to sound political, but they offered unemployment to anybody that just walks in and says, I don't want to work. I'm afraid I'll get COVID.
And you just get
that's
unemployment.
like a paid vacation. So that
Right.
that ended, I believe, the end of August. So.
But the problem with unemployment and not working, and it's, I understand people's fears and so on,
Oh, yeah.
is it doesn't make you better. In other words, it makes you, it theoretically, if we were preparing our society to be taken over by another country, we're
Right.
making Americans weaker.
We are. Unemployment should be short term.
Yeah.
And it's been a long term thing.
Can you
And
remember
as
the day it was embarrassing to be on unemployment?
Yeah.
People would whisper it under their breath.
I've never
or-
been on unemployment.
I haven't either.
And
I don't
like
even
your-
think I know
like
anybody.
Yourself, as a business owner, I have to pay unemployment on myself,
Correct.
but I'm not allowed to collect it.
Right.
So,
It's crazy,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm glad it's there for people who truly need
Right,
it.
because there are times a business just abruptly goes out of business,
Right.
and boom, that ain't their fault. You
Right.
know what I mean? They're a
Right.
victim at that
Right.
point.
Yeah, that happened in the construction industry in 2008.
That's
9,
right,
and
it
10.
did.
The
Yep.
bottom just fell right out.
Yep. And I'd rather them have unemployment than starve to death.
Me too.
So.
Me too.
All right.
So-
Did you go to the tag auction last Sunday? Were you there?
No.
I heard you were going to buy it. What happened to you?
Oh, I couldn't find my checkbook.
Okay.
But I did follow that on your
Okay.
Facebook.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, didn't the highest one go for over 300,000?
It was 282.
282.
282.
Shoo.
Yep.
And they call that an investment.
Yeah, they do though, man.
Yeah, they go up, 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 up.
I had somebody call me a day or two later saying, if you know of anybody with a 2-digit tag that would take 400 grand, I want one.
Wow.
They felt like they really missed an opportunity with that one that got sold.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's incredible.
All right, anything else we need to know?
Well, every time I come in, I talk about my church, so I'm excited to say this month we will actually be serving communion again.
Excellent.
Instead of those little cups
Okay,
sitting in
right.
the pew. And we got our nursery open again. And
This is because of some construction
well, because
and
of
people,
COVID.
right?
The COVID thing.
Right, you've
so
gotten
we're
off.
slowly but surely getting back
Everybody
to normal.
back,
We
yeah.
got coffee in the fellowship hall.
Wonderful.
Things
Do you
are-
think we're gonna make it much longer without getting shut down?
Yeah, I do.
You do,
I
good.
do,
Okay.
yeah.
You
I
think
don't
it's
think
near
they-
the end?
The disease?
No, just the being pushed around by the
No,
disease.
No, I think we got another year at least.
Do you really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think we need the 2022 election to.
Well, we never put
Change
this effort
things.
into the flu.
No.
The flu's been around for years, and
Yeah.
it kills people.
I went
and
to-
we've never put the effort into the flu like we're putting into this.
The flu has disappeared. You stub your toe, they say it's COVID.
Right.
You know.
You die in the hospital of a heart attack. You died of COVID.
I went to a walk-in clinic for a sinus infection recently, and they say, yeah, it looks like you have a sinus infection, but you can have an antibiotic until your COVID test comes back negative. So I was 4
Really?
days into the sinus infection before I got medicine.
They wouldn't
so-
let you just do your own little COVID test and show them?
No,
Man, I got
would've-
hooked
I
on
should-
these things.
Yeah, I should have thought about that.
You can get them at Walgreens and Rite
can?
Aid. They're $25 for 2.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Me and Denise were just checking each other to make sure we weren't infecting each other.
I had to wait 2 days for my result, and they would not call my prescription in until
Wow.
the result.
Well, they
came
may
in.
not do it based on, but at least it lets you know whether you got COVID
Yeah,
or not.
yeah.
Waiting 2 days is a long time if you're infecting
It
people.
is.
So.
It is, yeah, or not feeling well.
Right, or not feeling well.
So.
Yeah. All right, well, I
All
do
right,
need
my
to let
friend.
you go. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can I give you a
Always
couple gift
pleasure.
cards to Vanderwin's?
Please and thank you.
Oh, one for you. Oh, one for you and one for your date.
How about that? That'll work.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want you to give her a flashlight.
Okay.
So she can see you clearly. How's that?
That's great.
I want her to know what she's getting into.
That's almost scary for her.
Right. All right.
I'll
see
give
ya.
it to her. Thank you, Jim. I
Take care,
appreciate
Bruce.
ya.
Thanks for
All right.
coming. All right.
Yep. See ya.
There he goes, everybody. Bruce Mears, good man, good friend, and he's got a date tonight, and he's going to Millville. Okay. So please, the town of Millville, clean the streets. All right, what else is going on? L&W Insurance Agency, and it's not Ellen, it's L&W Insurance Agency, is a sponsor of my show, and I love dealing with them. And people say, Jim Weller, you're too into your insurance. It matters to you too much. It matters to me a lot because when you have good insurance, you're really glad you have it when you need it. And when you're not properly insured, you're all upset. You blame it all on your insurance agent, not yourself. So anyway, I'm just letting you know I deal with L&W for my personal insurance, my life insurance, my health insurance, my media insurance, my billboard insurance, my liability insurance, properties, everything. Very happy with them. They represent many brands of insurance. When it's time for a renewal, they shop it all around and they tell me the best bang for the buck for me. And nothing worse. I've met people that dealt with an insurance agent and just absolutely loved them. Had a claim, got canceled. Wasn't the agent's fault. It was the company's fault. But then they got to switch to another person and they've had a relationship. At L&W, if you get a relationship with them and something does happen and you get canceled, that's okay. They've got another brand waiting in line, wanting your business. So you still have that great relationship with L&W. Very personable when I call on the phone. Even if I call and somebody's out to lunch, there's somebody else that can help me. I just love it. So anyway, it's L&W Insurance Agency. If you want service like this, you can buy insurance anywhere. You can buy it at an 800 number and never know who you're talking to and don't know if you're properly insured until the time comes. But at L&W, they'll meet with you. They'll talk to you. They'll go over things with you. They'll review what you have now and give you their opinion of what you should or shouldn't do. So how do you reach L&W Insurance Agency? You call them on the phone at 302-856-7828, 856-7828. L&W Insurance Agency, lwinsurance.com on the web, and very, very active on Facebook. So please like their Facebook page if you would, okay? Got 2 big birthdays coming up in our family. Brody is Sunday, and my little boy Jimmy, not my little boy, he's a young man now, is, I think it's Thursday, the 14th, right? So that is that. I would like to get somebody over here if we could. His name is Jim, okay? Little short guy. Jim Bosco, if he would be willing to come on down, okay? Let's brag on Dry Zone for just a minute. Another good sponsor of the show, Bill and Heather Anderson. They just won a big award. They're a great company. If you ever get a chance to stop in Dry Zone, look at their wall of awards. I mean, in other words, it's amazing some of the awards they've won, and they don't solicit these awards. You know, these people give them these awards. So I just want to let you know it is Dry Zone for all your crawl space encapsulation needs, whether you need a sump pump in your basement, you got a leaky basement, you have any structural problems, anything of that nature. It's dryzone.com. You can learn about a lot about them there. Now, they're growing all the time. People say, Jim, who in the world's hiring all the time? Anybody that's growing. Dry Zone is growing like crazy. So anyway, they are always looking for new teammates and team Dry Zone members. But you got to be passionate about wanting to do a good job for people. They are very picky in who they hire. So it's dryzone.com. Phone number is 302-684-5034. 684-5034. Dryzone.com on the web, and like them on Facebook. Very active there. I love dealing with them. I love supporting them. I love encouraging you to deal with them. Don't forget, Apple Scrapple is today. That's a today-only offer. It goes all day and into the evening. Linda is going to take a picture. I need one on the iPad, too, when you get a minute. But we'll turn this way for her. It's all about Linda. Anyway, so I guess Denise can take that one. Take your time, Denise. It's okay. Your screen just touched. Never mind. Just forget it. It's not my job. Oh, my gosh. It's not her job, and it's not going to be her job. Oh, she's got it. She's got it, Jim. Denise has got it. Here we go. All right. Folks, we take these pictures because we're going to make calendars. If anybody I know has ever wanted, I might have a nice picture for their mugshot or whatever for the... Okay, I got to talk to Jim Bosco about something very important. I saw Linda. Linda is Jim's better half, okay? And she is now going to video us, all right? So anyway, Jim ate something yesterday that looked pretty good. What was that you were eating?
An oyster sandwich.
An oyster sandwich, okay. Do you like oyster sandwiches?
Yes, I do. I like them raw.
Do you really?
Yes.
Wow. Was this one raw or cooked?
No, this was a fritter. It was fried.
Fried. How was it fried?
Good. Very
good.
Yeah.
And where was this? The Lions Club?
Yeah, it's the Lions Fritter Shack in Millsboro.
Millsboro. So we talked about them the other week, and they told me that was the biggest weekend they ever had or something like that. But anyway, Linda had a crab cake?
She had a crab cake and wish she had 2.
Wish she had 2.
Yeah.
Okay, when in doubt and you're in line, just buy 2 of them while you're at it. So I think they're open today.
Today, yeah, they're open today. The gentleman told us today, Friday and Saturday. Friday until 6,
Okay.
and Saturday until they run out.
Till they run out, meaning run out the door or run out of food.
Well, I don't know. but
Okay.
it's, out of
Anyway,
food.
what town's this in?
Millsboro, Delaware.
Millsboro, Delaware.
Delaware.
All right, and you were a happy customer.
Yes, I was.
Was there free napkins with all purchases?
Exactly.
And,
They loaded us up with napkins.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
they're
mighty kind of them.
generous with their napkins.
All right, so we're going to encourage people to check out this Fritter Shack.
Yep.
Remember anything else they had?
They had hot dogs.
Okay.
And they had crab cakes. Soft shell crabs.
Soft shell crabs. Do
yeah.
you like them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you like crab cakes?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I tend to get the oysters first.
Okay.
Then I'll go to the crab.
Because you can
and
get
then-
crab cakes in way more places than you can get oysters,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can. We had a place down in Chincoteague years ago, and we'd have two gentlemen come there and cook the oysters for us, and they were outstanding.
The
They were
gentlemen or the
local.
oysters?
Both.
Oh, okay.
One guy would shuck them, and you could
Oh,
have.
okay.
You could have raw oysters, and as fast as you could eat them, he could shuck.
Really?
Yeah, he was really.
He was pretty good.
Yes, he was. He was an older gentleman.
You
too.
need him to move to Harbison
Yes.
or Milton or somewhere close
Somewhere
by.
close. Yeah.
What are you guys doing today?
Well, we might go to the Apple Scrapple.
You know where Bridgeville's at?
I think I went through
It's
there
up
a
the
couple
highway
times.
on the
Yeah,
left. If
there's
you
a-
live there, you'd be home now.
Yes, and there's a trailer dealer there.
Yeah.
You know, big guy. You know?
Yep.
But
So that's today.
yeah, I got to say one thing. You know,
Okay.
Colin
Well, you're
was-
out of time now.
Oh,
No,
okay.
go ahead.
No, Colin was on here talking about batteries.
Batteries.
And he said a 42-month battery. That happened to me. My battery went dead. I had one of those 42-month batteries.
Really?
It was 41 months. And I was ready to fork out about 100 and a half. And the guy said, your battery's covered. No charge, no nothing.
You like that?
Oh, definitely.
Was it one of these AC Delco
It
batteries?
was a Delco, yes.
Delco, okay.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was.
Colin's really sold on using good parts.
You can't beat it. You
know.
can buy cheap, but
Right.
it won't last.
But if you buy cheap, don't you also own cheap?
Yes.
Once you buy it?
Yes.
It's like I used to be in the tire business and everybody wanted Michelins.
Yeah.
But yet they wanted the cheapest thing I had.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to figure it out. Which do you want? So, wow. Because a good deal on a lemon is still a lemon.
It is. It is. I'll tell you.
So you may go to Apple Scrapple.
Yes.
All
Apple
right.
Scrapple in our son's airsoft field.
Okay, and that place looks like it's just growing and growing and growing.
Surprisingly, I wished I got into that business.
Really?
But yeah. Yeah.
He may sell it to you
Well, I don't know if I can afford it.
or
now.
franchise you. Go one in Milton or something.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's because I have this feeling that you guys use these things.
I'll tell you, we tear them up.
Well, I don't think you can use them at Apple Scrapple, okay?
No,
They're there to
that's
make
fine.
cash
I
today.
appreciate that.
But what do you like about Vanderwin's?
The texture of the ice cream.
Oh, you can taste the difference?
Yes, I can.
No kidding.
It is. It's really good. It's creamy. There's another one around, and we just go right to
Vanderwin's.
Yes,
Wow.
they are really.
What does
good.
Linda like about Vanderwin's?
She's with me. That's it.
Just the opportunity to
Be
be
with
with
me,
you.
yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, good. Well, I would say you both married up. How long you
Yeah.
been married?
40 as right now, 46 years, going on 47.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
And that's why
Wow.
I don't have any hair.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I do what she says.
Immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Well, that was wise. That's just wisdom. Good training, Linda. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
Okay.
Have a good weekend. Thank you
right.
very much. All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
And Linda has been helping us take pictures, and I want to say thank you, Linda. She does a good job. If you see any pictures on Facebook and they're not 100%, Linda took them. Okay. Anyway, she's been helping out. Tracy retired from this position, and it took Denise and Linda to help out. So anyway, So someday we're going to be looking for another person to do that, but right now we're just going to let these ladies have a good time doing it. We're in the final minute or two of the show, so thanks a lot, everybody. Hunter's been here, and Jonathan, and Colin the second, and Linda's been taking pictures, and Denise has been lining up guests, and we've had a good time today. Everything's went good. No fights broke out, and it's been good. And whoever had item number 40-something, I think they found it. So good food here at Chef Fred's Cafe right here in the Laurel Junction. And the Laurel Junction has got all kinds of stuff for you to buy and bargain. So if you want something to do on a Saturday or a Sunday, stop down and browse around. And some of the businesses are open all week long. I hear the music. Thank you, Lawrence, back at the radio station. And we'll be back next Saturday. And if you ever want to be on the show, get up with me. I'd love to have you join me, and I'd love to help promote your business. All right. See y'all. Bye. All right. Don't forget, Apple Scrapple is today. Apple Scrapple, Bridgeville, Delaware, is today. Lots of things going on. And Fire in the Field at Crossroad Community Church starts Sunday night. And I don't know what the weather's going to do today, but it's Apple Scrapple's rain or shine. So check it out. Last couple seconds. See ya. Bye.